in the love of liberty, in the fires of hope and prayer, with boundless faith in our destiny, we solemnly declare. Side by side we stand, islands of the blue Caribbean Sea, this our native land. We pledge our lives to thee. Here every creed and race find an equal place, and may God bless our nation. Here every creed and race find an equal place, and may God bless our nation.
Heavenly Father, we come before you at the start of this new day, giving thanks for life, for health, and the opportunity to serve through this station. We ask for your divine presence to guide us in all we do. Bless this broadcast, that it may be a source of inspiration, joy, and unity to all who tune in. Whether near or far, may our words uplift, our music heal, and our message bring light to those who need it most. We pray for our listeners wherever they may be. Grant them strength for the day ahead, peace in their hearts, and success in all they put their hands to. Cover those traveling with your protection, and those at home with your comfort and provision. Lord, may everything we do bring honor to you and be a blessing to others. Guide our steps, bless our efforts, and let this station be a vessel of positivity and hope. In your name we pray. Amen.
Your voice, your soundtrack, your station. New Era TT Radio. Net Radio.
You should have known you shouldn't rest when needed so ordinary. Oh, your eye get bright, bright. What they calling me? My nickname is Coffee. Oh, I get that name. Cause I just keep him up. I always keep him up. Cause I just keep him up. I always keep him up. I swear. What they calling me? My nickname is Coffee. Oh, I get that name. Cause I just keep him up. I always
energy, music, and vibes to start your day right.
And however you choose to start your day, we're hoping that we are adding some spice to it, yeah. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Trinidad. Good morning, Tobago. Oh, I got to get to you. I got to get to you. Good morning to our neighbors in the Caribbean, our friends who are streaming all around the globe. Different time zones, time slots. We're so happy to be in your company this Friday morning. Yes, it is a Friday. And you know we love a Friday. We love the weekend. I can't imagine anybody who doesn't really love the weekend. But we are here with you for another day, so let me say much thanks to the Heavenly Father for bringing us together for another one. And all that we do, dear Father, let it be a blessing unto you. Yeah. Welcome to New Era TT Radio, Net Radio, the heartbeat of the Caribbean, taking you above and beyond. And of course, we welcome you to the Friday edition of The Breakfast Show.
Get up, it's the time to start the day. The Breakfast Show is here, we bring in the soca way. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Wake up, it's a brand new dawn. The Breakfast Show got the vibes turned on. From Morocco's Bay to the Savannah line, let's start the day in Caribbean prime. Oh, oh, good vibes rolling through the air. The Breakfast Show energy everywhere. We talk, we laugh, we make you think. Grab your doubles or your morning drink.
It's a Friday, baby.
Stuck on you.
Hoppa!
I got this feeling down deep in my soul that I just can't lose.
Doesn't know.
Yes, I'm on my way.
DJ Jazzy on the remix, baby.
Needed a friend.
Hey!
And the way I feel now, I guess I'll be with you till the end.
South Africa to the world.
Yes, I'm on my way.
Shake what your mama gave ya.
Mighty glad to stay.
Hey! Your weekend starts right here, baby.
Your weekend starts right here, and it starts right now on New Era TT Radio. Good morning, everybody, wherever you may be. Thanks for tuning in, turning on, logging on. We're happy to be here with you. You're in the land of the living, so that is enough to give God thanks and praises for. And we welcome you to the Breakfast Show. Of course, good morning to my co-host, Richard, who will join us at some point in time, and of course, Wendell, who is here with us this morning. Wasn't here yesterday, but he's back on track with us this morning. Oh Lord, Wendell, Richard Relba talked to you yesterday, but good morning.
That's okay. Morning, Sir Charles. Morning, Richard. Morning, Trinidad and Tobago. And good morning, listeners and viewers all over the globe. It's an absolutely beautiful Friday morning. We're here, we're in the land of the living, and condolences to those who have lost loved ones, and of course, happy birthday to those celebrating their birthday today. Today is what, May 15th?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's only one person I can remember has a birthday today. Diane Elligor. I don't know what part of the world she lives in now. She's the sister of Ian Elligor, the goose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Diane birthday is today. And my sister's birthday would have been tomorrow. Sandra, who passed away. She was May 16th. One of the most beautiful human beings you would have ever met.
Yeah. Well,
my apologies, Sir Charles, for my cameras, because
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
the situation. I
understand.
Right?
Yeah. But let me join you in sending some early birthday greetings to Angela Roger. So, Angela, good morning to you. And of course, she's the sister of Ansel Roger. And so I want to.
Oh, Roger. Your family is Roger, eh?
Yeah, Roger. But this is Roger.
All right.
Yeah. So, Angela, happy birthday in advance. I hope you have a great day. I'll find some time during the day to give her a call, and just in case I forget over the weekend. Sure. And yeah, and just like as you said, tomorrow would have been my mom's birthday all these years ago. She gone. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
She was also me 16th.
Right. Right. Nice. My other
The
sister,
people
Nadia,
in the
she
year
was
after and
previous.
those who are here with us now, happy birthday.
Yeah. Have an absolutely great weekend. What's up? What's coming up this weekend, by the way?
I'm not too sure what else is on. Coming off of the Mother's Day weekend that had a whole lot of hype. Normally the weekend after this weekend a little toned down.
Quiet. Oh,
But
what am I
Trinidad
saying?
radio sleeping is how what kind of little thing happening in all kind of corners.
But I should be the last one to talk to this weekend is PNM's Family Day, Sports and Family Day. PNM is having their Sports and Family Day. I don't know why I haven't seen much ads about it. But the Sports and Family is happening this weekend at the Nelson Mandela Park in St. James. Well, Woodbrook, if you want to call it Woodbrook.
Okay.
Formerly the King George Park, for those who don't know the name, that there was a name change some years ago. The PNM Sports and Family Day is happening this weekend. So make sure and find yourself down there. It should be a great sports and family day. This is the first, I have to tell you, this is the first sports and family day though, in over 20 years I'm not involved in. They didn't give me a call. Not a person reach out to me. Because Darian and I would usually run the All Fours, and I would usually be the announcer. I have announced at PNM Sports and Family Days for the last 20 odd years. I've been the main announcer for the match pass and so on. Not a peep. They ain't calling. So I say,
Yeah. The vexity.
What are you gonna do? I can't do nothing for that. Maybe I'm happy for whoever would get the opportunity to do it because
the changing faces are the thing. Yeah.
No, I have absolutely no issue with it actually. But I know people will ask me, hey, but why you wasn't announcing? Because they didn't ask me. Okay? Right.
Full stop.
Full stop.
Yeah. So another day, all manner of things continue to happen. But I hope you took some time and rested yesterday.
I actually did, for the first time in a while, I actually slept through the morning because I remember I told you all that I found the cure for sleeping. And I'll tell you what it is now. I told you all I will tell you all eventually what it is. I mean, I still get up from time to time, but I sleep a lot better now. It's called a grounding sheet. You all can Google it. It's a sheet that you put on your bed that you sleep on, and it's made out of some sort of synthetic material. And it's actually plugged in. There's an outlet that you plug it in the ground of your main outlet. So you're not plugging it in like a plug that you plug in a blender or something. You're plugging it in the ground, that little round part.
Right.
Plug. But Google it, grounding sheet. They're making a big hit all around. Well, the globe now. People are using them to help with all manner of ailments or sleep issues and so on. Grounding sheet, grounding sheet.
So what the sheet does do is get warm, it does vibrate. What the sheet does do?
All right, let me do better than that for you. Let me actually read what it's supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Because I don't have my literature for my sheet here, but I will read just a bit so that people who could look at it, people who are interested in it could look at it, right? All right, let me read it well, right? Let me read for you, Sir Charles. What it does. It reduces inflammation and pain in people, and it helps you to sleep and so on. You see what earthing or grounding is like plugging into the earth's natural energy. It's the practice of connecting physically with the earth, often by walking barefoot on grass or soil. Grounding lets you tap into the earth's mild negative charge to top up on energy and rebalance our body systems, which are by nature bioelectrical. So that's basically what it is. It's grounding you to the earth. It transfers the earth's electrons into your bed through the grounding cable on your wall. This allows you to receive the nurturing benefits of grounding during the comfort of your night's sleep. This connection instantly stops dirty electricity from flowing through your body cells, allowing you to enjoy a refreshing night's sleep. So I've been hearing about it for a while, and I decided, you know something, I might as well try it. So I tried. It ain't gonna hurt.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I hope you're getting the benefits you're looking for from it. You know.
Well, I hope so too. I hope I get the benefits that I.
Well, you will know if it's making you sleep better. You know, sometimes the mind is a hell of a thing. You know, you know how mind does work, especially with men.
Yeah, true.
You eat a pack of nuts and you feel a Samson. or you go down run and you buy a sea boss and he's a killer.
Oh well, if nuts made you feel like Samson, well, I am the ultimate Samson. I eat nuts such as I eat nuts every day. You know? Yeah, even when I'm driving up the road, and I meet those guys on the highway, I stop over the lady. I stop and buy a pack of nuts. You know. I'm one of those.
Yeah, so I'll just say that as a reference to how the mind works. Because once people tell themselves certain things going to happen, they're going to happen, you know. So yeah, so I am happy for it. I hope it really works and helps in getting it to sleep better.
Yeah, and check it on Amazon, people. It's a very lightweight thing, so you could easily bring it in your carry-on or whatever.
Right.
It's available on Amazon. It's
right. So if you're traveling, you just tuck it in a corner and you're good to go.
Yeah. It's very easy to get. You know, you can either buy the full sheet or just the half a sheet. It depends on what you want. You know.
Yeah.
And it has it in full size, queen size, king size. You know, depending on your bed. Huh?
What's the cost of it?
Paid almost $100 US for mine, I think.
How much?
It's a little pricey. I think I paid almost $100 US for mine.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Yeah, but $100 US ain't bad. I thought you said 400.
No. I ain't buying nothing for 400. I wouldn't even buy sneakers for 400 US.
Yeah. Oh my word.
But try it. You can Google it and try it if you want. You know, what did Galen send me up? This is something happening this weekend. Northeast rallies. Support our under 13 boys. It says Northeast versus Central. This is cricket, I believe. So Gilan's young son may be involved in it. It's happening at where is the venue, Gilan? The venue this is the writing so small. And the eyes don't give me enough trouble.
Yeah.
It's happening at B. Have you seen it? Alright, but it's cricket. It's happening at the Cricket Center in Balmain, Couva. Right? It's from 10 a.m. today, actually. You know? So you all can go check it out. Northeast versus Central.
Alright, so somebody ain't working today.
Ronaldo Mahes. Oh, look at that old big poster she have on him, yes? On your outstanding performance, 94 runs off 104 balls. So this happened already.
Yeah, I think I said that may have been last weekend or something.
Yeah. No, I seen Friday the 15th of May. So this is something happening today.
You know, nobody actually went, but I thought the runs that in the match she made now.
All right, okay.
Yeah, that.
And well, she has some good news for us again coming up pretty soon, but I'll share it when she's ready. When she gives me the instruction to share it.
You expecting? She expecting?
She might be just spit on when you see that. For you.
And people said they have good news, but I will tell you their story. That's because they're waiting on the final confirmation, you know. Yeah. The next thing you hear, boy, I expect another one again, you know. All right, okay, excellent.
Oh gosh. Gilan expected. Gilan will cuss you so bad, eh?
Anyhow, we're going into our good news and we will be back.
Yeah.
Stay there, right there, people.
I have some other good news. I swear that's a video I could watch over and over and over again.
Ah, it is such a wonderful, positive piece of vibes. Um, and when I mean, we love the steel band. I really love the steel bands.
Mhm.
But I feel, even better when I see our young people involved in it,
Yeah.
and I look at their energy, and I mean,
Mhm.
they're so into it. I mean, we have the older ones who are into it, but when I see the younger ones like into it like that and totally enjoying it, why I just feel real good.
Yeah, that is so infectious. And I mean, Hi Mass was a classic, right? By
Yeah,
David Rudder. And to see and Cuba Joylanders perform it, and the young people enjoying pan music, it gives you really, really, really great hope. Especially, but I mean, young people have been playing steel pan for a while now, and most of the bands feature young people now, eh? And I find people don't feature them enough. As a matter of fact, we want to take credit on the breakfast show for featuring a lot of young people in terms of steel pan music and what they do and so on. You know what I mean? But that music is so in fact, you gotta play that again sometime, yes?
yeah, I probably did, but it was
Yeah,
really nice, nice piece of music, nice vibes, and to see them, just having fun.
yeah. Because I think this was actually done. That was actually happened down at the Point Fortin Borough. I think that's where I would have seen that at the Point Fortin Borough 2 weekends ago. You know, but oh, lovely, great, nice way to start off Friday.
Yeah, excellent, excellent piece
All right,
of firewood, and
so
I
let me
feel
greet.
really good about it because yeah, the youths this week
Mhm.
on our good news made me feel really good. That piece, and of course the young girls with the snow cone man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, and that was on Pinal.
yeah,
Holy faith, yeah. All right,
excellent.
let's greet the folks in the chat. We do have Richard to highlight it, so apologies again.
Yeah,
Robert Allen says a very blessed good morning to all.
he's
But
lurking in the background somewhere.
he did, let me see.
He's
Yeah, man,
just
he did. He did. He there? I seen him. Richie, you okay, boy? You missed me yesterday? You cry? I'm good. I just had to do something that I haven't done in a little while over the last few days. And my apologies for people who've been trying to contact me, but I really don't want to see or hear nothing. I just need a break. Robert Allen says good morning. Valerie Mendoza Odell Guy also says good morning. Margaret Thomas, Felix Kozo, Eunice Dublin, Suzanne Jessup, that's Suzanne, Suzette Corinne, Mrs. Gemma, Maria S. and Maria H.
Morning, Suzanne.
And Suzanne is saying happy birthday to her niece Donna. Love from your mom Corinne and the rest of the family. Enjoy your birthday, Donna. So happy birthday, Donna, coming from Suzanne and the whole your family, your mom Corinne, and from, of course, from the breakfast show. Kenny in Harlem says good morning. Pamela O'Connor Trinman says stay alert and safe. Erica Charles, I told you talk about stay alert and safe. What is this thing now about a death threat to government officials again and heightened alert? What are we doing again? I mean, maybe it's true, but what are we being prepared for? Another cancellation of Independence Day? I see people putting it, or what? The extension of state of emergency. They could do all that, or they could do all they want. UNC government, all you could do all you want. You don't need to orchestrate any kind of threat or anything. Just cancel Independence Day if you want.
Greetings.
Extend the state of emergency all you want. Do what the hell all you want.
Greetings.
All right, Erica Charles, Richard catching up with me. Michael Cadet says good morning. Diane Payne, Manuela Peters, Anthony Tinto out there in a very cold Toronto. Ava Smith, Grand Rising, Wendell, Richard, and St. Charles. Marlon Motley says good morning. Okay, I waited for Richard to tell Marlon special morning. Deborah Noel Surratt, good morning. Slick Money Grip, Norris Ferguson, Sherwin and Juliet Kerr, Arlene Lewis, Ron DeSantis Jr. says what? Took along captains. Great move by the press. Took along captains and queens of industry. The trip appears China's gone go. Hello, China, Asian culture is so decent. You will never know if they have a problem with America when they come out, when they meet in the president of the United States. Xi Jinping is a gentleman. Robert Taylor says good morning. Carol Guevara, thank God it's Friday. Sis Super also says good morning. Apollonius, Joyce Phillip, we going ahead of me now. Good Hope in Nashville, Tennessee. Kathy Ann Charles says have a special, wonderful day, special morning to Arlene and Stephen. Gavin Frank, Carol is singing. Ingrid from Tucson, Arizona. David McCarthy, top of the day and a fabulous Friday to all. Sankofa says bountiful graces. Sankofa is speaking about a divine revelation he had this morning. He said he woke up 3 o'clock this morning, went to the balcony about 4:15. In a flash, the sky and balcony lit up. As I look up, I saw a bright white light, sudden burst of which vanished as it moved downwards. My body shook in fear, anxiety, excitement. Sankofa might have been cold on your balcony, that's why. I can't even say why. The vastness of the mystery of creation is as if Creator holds many secrets. So Sankofa had a little revelation this morning. Bernadette and Alicia Yates, Merle McComey, Diana Hamill, Prabha Ramdial, Christusa says more happy Friday. Nicola McNichols wishing all the netballers from the districts of the Port of Spain, St. George, East and Tobago best of luck in their districts finals taking place today. Carla Hercules, Shirma Paul, Carol is saying yes, she heard about the grounding. She's good morning from Claire Lendo Rollins. I did say where I bought it. Brent Hackshaw, Manuela Peters, Maria Cillier, Chris, you nuts. Gabby Mitchell, good morning, guys. Blessings of the day to you all. You're sure Gaylan is only about cricket, eh? And Gaylan is invested in her boys in cricket, and trust me, she is a happy mom, a very pleased mom. Estelita Sampson, good morning, gentlemen. Does the sheet weigh about 50 pounds? No. It's very light. It's a sheet. Trini gets fit. Blessed morning, guys. Scorpion Pepper says, good morning, sunshines. Trini Mill Kitchen, Michael Eastman, Debbie Modest. Yes, it's Coover Joylanders Youth Steel Band. So Charles J is our boss. Best music for Friday. Sweet pan music. Morning Manuela Peters Memorial Weekend is next week, which is May 25th. Margarita Chow. Helen Prescott says good morning. Kim Govai also says good morning. Michael Robinson out there in Yokohama, Japan. You guys made my evening wonderful with sweet pan music. I'm going to have something to drink now.
Yeah, we can definitely dedicate that for him.
Michael, don't let Michael Robinson fool you. He's only drink juice and all kind of thing. He pretend he's this big drinker, but when we go out, give me a juice now.
He could be the designated driver then.
Yes, true. Nice to hear you back, Wendell. No problem. I'm doing fine. Good morning from Marlene Saunders Sobers. Dean Allen, poll, do you believe Wayne said that there was a threat to Parliament? I thought about that one, but we're going to show a video that we probably polled from. Colton Finch, Red Fire, Dean Allen, Sanku for almost that's true. Boy B. Daisy from DB, Starbird in the president. Yeah, he's a pitching star, you saw them. Grand Rising from James Kamau, right? So those are the greetings on this chat.
All right, so let's see who came in on the WhatsApp very early. Terry Ann Peters, you were in very early on the WhatsApp, so good morning to you. Charmaine out there in good old Trinidad right now, so good to have you home, Charmaine. Yeah, CJ, let me say it right. CJ out there in Trinidad. So good morning and welcome. Also to Frank out there in Aruka, good morning. Archbishop Ashton Clark in Canada. Callan and Kelly, good morning to you on the Karen Arch people. Miss Ingrid out there in Arizona, good morning. Kent in Laventille. Alyssa Hart, well, Alyssa from Wendell.
San Fernando. Sunny San Fernando.
Sorry, okay. Miss St. Augustine, good morning to you too. She was up very early, wishing all the guys all God's blessings. Fifi out there in Ethiopia, good day to you. And Mr. Beeps coming out of Pity Valley. Peter Wilson, St. James, Captain Ron in Orlando, Trinidad in Mount St. George, Tobago. Debbie in Mova, good morning to Debbie. To Mahi out there in Rio de Janeiro today. All right. But then you can love Mahi's job, right?
Yeah. Well, Mahi is one of the Mahi and Captain Ron. They have nice jobs. But I met, just to tell you, I met this lady on Wednesday. I saw this woman, absolutely beautiful. And I'm looking at her and I said, where are you from? And I swear she said India. And I said, from India? She said, no, I'm not from India. She said, I'm from Ethiopia. I said, wow. Her name is Meklit, Meklit. But she was stunning. She is stunningly beautiful. I said, well, you clearly are a testimony to the fact that they say the most beautiful woman in Africa come from Ethiopia, and it might be from the world. But she's stunningly beautiful.
You knocked that lady off her feet, boy.
She knocked me off mine.
Oh my word! More reason to go to Ethiopia. Okay.
Well, I have to meet Silem with now. Silem with.
And also, let me say good morning to Zena out there in Arima, the Powder Puff Girls. I know they're going to have a big line going on. You understand? Rina Budu Jennings, good morning to you. Also to Pauline, I want to wish Pauline a good morning. And Sexy Reds, who have been kind of missing in action for a little while. Good to see that you're back on the chat, Sexy Reds. Richard, good morning.
Good morning, guys. And good morning to our listeners and viewers wherever you are across the planet. And welcome to the Friday edition of The Breakfast Show.
Richard, why are your eyes threatening to look like mine? You need sleep.
No, I didn't. I got up late, because you know why? Because I only got 2 hours the night before, which I told Sir Charles.
So you need sleep.
So
Because
I
I'm
didn't.
seeing your eyes threatening to look like mine.
No. I got too much sleep now.
Okay.
You know, the reverse happened.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as too much sleep, eh?
Yes, there is.
There could be too much everything.
Yeah. Okay. I have to take your word for it.
Yeah.
Mm.
And you have
But
people
you know, they say people you can't make up for lost sleep. So though you can't overcompensate for lost sleep. You know?
I'm sleep expert.
and there are people, we're going for that break and we will be back. Stay with us, right? Don't go anywhere.
S&H Rumbox, 137 Western Main Road, St. James, for all your retail and wholesale needs for alcohol and non-alcoholic beverages. Call us at 686-0599 or visit us at 137 Western Main Road, St. James. S&H Rumbox, drinking out of the box. It's the grand clearance sale at Fats International Styles. Everything must go. All clothing, only $100. Sneakers, just $200. Yes, you heard right. Massive deals, unbeatable prices while stocks last. Visit Fats International Styles Arima opposite Castro's restaurant. Don't miss your chance to grab the hottest styles at crazy clearance prices. Hurry in today because once it's gone, it's gone.
St. Teresa Preschool presents their fundraising boat ride, Dancing Under the Moonlight, on Saturday, the 23rd of May, 2026. It's a collaboration of colors on board the Island Royalty. Bring your own coolers. Boarding time, 11 p.m. Sailing, 12 midnight. Music by DJ Chaotic from Sweet 100 FM. Kryptonite Sounds with Mr. Flavor of Net Radio TT. Dress code, elegantly casual. Gorgeous ladies wear blue. Handsome gentlemen wear pink. Admission, early bird tickets $200. Regular $250. No oversized cooler. For more information, call 375-6527-719-3379. Dancing Under the Moonlight aboard the Island Royalty.
Two Fat Fellas celebrates its final performance in San Fernando, Naparima Bowl.
One night, one show, Saturday, May 30th, night of the holiday.
Two Fat Fellas stars, Cecilia, Kenny, Kevon, Zachary, Rachel, and Rody.
The ridiculously funny comedy is at Naparima Bowl for one final night.
Tickets available at Dormont Shoe Store, Long Circular Mall, Anthony's Floral Val Park, K-Square Stores, Eastgate Mall, Brentwood Plaza, C3 Center, Athletes by the Park, Southern Food Basket, Coffee Street, and Point Fortin. Naparima Bowl box office opens on Thursday the 28th of May. Also online at islandetickets.com. For more info, text or call 683-0356 or 683-4843.
Check out our early bird special online at Island E-Tickets. Two Fat Fellas.
Advertise with us on New Era TT Radio, the fastest growing streaming platform for talk in Trinidad and Tobago. Audio and video ads welcome. Elevate your brand with us. Connect with us at newerattradio@yahoo.com or call us at 299-5156. Now what are you waiting for?
Scandal in
Cipriani College, we are back. The box office smash Scandal in Citrus is back. We are back because you demanded it for 3 nights only. Friday the 29th and Saturday the 30th of May at 8:30 p.m. and Sunday the 31st at 6:30 p.m. Tickets available now at usual outlets and online. Scandal in Citrus, we are back at Cipriani College. See it again or see it for the first time. Don't miss it.
Scandal in Cedrus.
Are you taking care of your sexual health and overall well-being? At Total Image and Dr. Raj Adult Boutique, we believe your confidence, wellness, and intimacy matter. Visit us at our convenient locations: 10 Carmody Street, St. Augustine, Edinburgh, Chaguanas. Shops of Day Bay, 95 Circular Road, Vista Bella. Docks Ranch Light Pole 51, SS Aaron Road, Penal, and Metro Hotel, Suite 1, Number 2, Knoll Street North, Couva. From relaxing massage services to professional guidance on sexual wellness, we are here to support you every step of the way. Consult with renowned sexologist Dr. Raj Ramnanan for expert advice tailored to your needs. Take the first step toward a healthier, more confident you. Call 285-9739 or 645-4543 to book your appointment today. Total Image and Dr. Raj Adult Boutique, where wellness meets confidence.
Extreme in collaboration with Cafe Blue presents Back in Love Again. Special tribute to mothers. Saturday 16 May, Cafe Blue, Rights Road, Port of Spain, behind SWWTU, 10 p.m. With nice back in time from DJ Special Delivery. And the legend,
your boss DJ, sensational Mr. Versatile Noah.
Hear me name on.
As I reach in the party, she walk up to me.
Advance 100 at the venue or call 380-2785. Birthday moms for free. Cocktails on entry, secured parking. Back in Love Again, Saturday 16th May, 10 p.m. Cafe Blue, Rights Road, Port of Spain.
Everybody stand up.
Listen, Mr. Boy. How you good? How you good?
All right. Let me just greet Larry Charles. Good morning, Carlisle Cupid. Carlisle Cupid, Ethiopia don't need to sell ground and sheets. He just had to walk barefoot anywhere in Africa, and trust me, he'll be happiest man alive. Morning to Lincoln Foxtrot and Subash from Woodland. All right, all those joined us in the chat since we went for the break. All right, you ready for newspapers, guys?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Today, of course, is Friday, May 15th, 2026. And some of the stories making the rounds in the Express Online. Lies and deception to extend SOE. So says Marvin Gonzalez. PNM raises procurement red flags. Gold rush, that's some sort of sport. Delil seeks support for youth Olympic preparations. That's also sport. Of course, some of the main stories. Brown appointed CEO of Atlantic LNG. I don't know which Brown is that. Body of murdered man found missing thumb. Professor Baldwin Mutu has died. Tutor grievances not for social media. Oh, Tutor clearly don't know about social media, but Tutor is the one who does be on the social media most times with their grievances, and they were on our show with the grievances. So what do you mean grievances not for social media? What is that? That can't be a true story. That can't be an accurate headline. And guess what? Y'all listen to this. TNT spends US $1.57 million on OnlyFans in 2025. I know quite a few people who spent on that. And the person who sent me the article, I'm sure he spent real money on it. Not so, Mr. AP?
But you know, per capita, we weren't the highest in the region, eh?
No, well. But
we were like 14th.
Yeah.
I think Barbados was ahead of us.
But Barbados is spending all that money on OnlyFans.
Per capita.
Per capita, okay, per capita.
Yeah,
right.
And Jamaica, I think, was the highest. I think Jamaicans spent like 2.9 million.
Okay, all right. I see your point. All right.
Yeah. So to make sure that sounds so bad.
No, I talking specifically about people. I know this guy spend real money on that, and I know a few others. I know spend real money on it. I know them.
What does happen there?
OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Go on Google it and see. Go on Google it and see.
information from you guys.
No one is just something to go and explore and see. You might see something you like.
You never know.
I say that you guys have the information, or just be able to disseminate,
No, like the article there. Let's go on your phone right now. Google OnlyFans.
Right.
And you might never be on the show again.
Whole night I might be there.
Whole night.
No. You might set up his own page and say, what do you get like stressing myself out for? Never make money elsewhere.
I begging all these people every morning to advertise on my show when I could do my own thing. Listen, but guess what? Our guest today after the break, after 7 o'clock, you all will be enlightened. You all will love it. Right?
First question I'm going to ask him.
He must have a page. I'm sure he has a page. He used to have a page right there in that studio in Abercrombie Street. When Richard and I come in the morning, we used to say, what is going on in here?
Many young people, when they're talking about Dr. Raj, it's around 7:30 today, right?
They used to have a big stamp somewhere, the angels were here.
Headlines, guy. Headlines.
All right, but those are the express headlines, all right?
The Trinidad and Tobago Guardian for this morning. What threat TTPS sources opposition caught off guard by AG's revelation of national security incident? So even members of the TTPS didn't know he was talking about, apparently. So apparently only he and the commissioner knew. I don't know. That's how it came across last time. I'm like, what choky country are we in? But anyway, that's what it is. So that's what the main story. And then PNM rubbishes AG security threat claims. PNM takes issue with composition of landmark TT board. Griffith security threat should not have been disclosed. And Pandey questions timing of Jeremy's security threat claim. TNT's downstream industry challenged by NGC's high gas prices. How to get your business, there's just a sponsor that, sorry. TANCU, TNT will negotiate gas terms with Venezuela. TNT of Venezuela and the ICJ, women in construction, open pathways for growth. And here comes the 2026 World Cup. We're in walking distance. We're in striking distance of World Cup 2026. And although, there's an article. Webster's half century gives QPCC victory over prisons, and the Veens won Sport and Culture Fund board appointed. So that's just some of the news items in the Trinidad and Tobago Guardian this morning.
Now might be a good time to apply for your visa or visa, as some of you like to say. That might be a good time because with World Cup in the United States, Canada, and Mexico, they'll probably be a little more liberal with giving away with approving visas, right? You can't get a visa.
But you're talking to Mr. Patrick, so.
Go for the visa.
Okay, they finish reading newspapers there, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Did you know people?
Did you know some animals have abilities so incredible they seem almost impossible? Let's explore a few that truly stand out. The mantis shrimp has one of the fastest punches in nature. It strikes so quickly that it creates a tiny shockwave in the water, powerful enough to break shells instantly. The cheetah is the fastest land animal, reaching speeds up to 100 kilometers per hour in seconds. Its body is built for acceleration and precision. Geckos can walk on walls and ceilings thanks to millions of tiny hair-like structures on their feet that create molecular attraction. Tardigrades, also known as water bears, can survive extreme conditions, including freezing, radiation, and even the vacuum of space. Electric eels can generate powerful electric shocks to hunt and defend themselves. They use electricity to sense their environment as well. From microscopic survivors to powerful hunters, the animal kingdom is full of incredible abilities that continue to amaze scientists and the world. If you didn't know, now you know. For more great content, listen to netradiott.com, follow us on social media, leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you.
Interesting. All right, but we want to show you all of the video that we could pull from. It's a video that started, I don't know how many people, if it went viral yesterday, but I got it from a couple people. But it's...
I have recently understand I told them you will give me the wrong card. There's not such a my vehicle.
Okay, how are you doing?
So you can hold on to this until you give back my vehicle.
I am the owner of the vehicle. I borrowed $800. I had a discount. The card is not the credit card. I came to get my refund. I'm going to somewhere now. I left off now. No, I'm talking here. Yeah, the card is costing when I go to buy. Because you have one, it's costing $7.95. I need two. Can I have my refund, please?
You can have your refund, sir. Table on the bill. Right? Then hold it and then if you wish to get a full refund, I will not be contact to give you a full credit.
You hear me? The card that I'm going to buy, I don't have enough money to back from an actual discount. I borrowed $800. Right? Can I have my $800, please? Lady, we go on a road here. Please, I beg you no. Lady, we go on a road here. It's different, lady. Lady, a penny for the cash. I would like to have it, please. We going down a road here, lady. This is not going on further now. Yeah. Lady, my shop is costing the identical amount of money I spent. I don't get it somewhere else. I don't have it here. What? Let me do it in an organized way, please. I'm begging. I know I'm begging, you know. You are talking to you. Alright. Lady, I just buy the item. I call the gentleman, I said, bring it back. The code is wrong. Lady, all I have to do is my refund. I'm going to get the item. I borrowed the money. Take this. Take this. Take it. I want my refund. I want to buy something else. Lady, I'm going to go on the road. Please, I'm begging you. Please, I'm begging you. Can I have my refund, please? That's all I need. I go about.
No, this issue is not about that man, you know. This issue is not about that man. He's clearly a firearm holder and so on, and to me, he was just pleading with her to get back a refund. He got the wrong part, and he was going somewhere else to buy it. So people don't make this issue about that man. This is not about that man. This is about these places that continue to sell you wrong parts and not giving you a refund. She wants to give him a credit note. What the hell a credit note could do for him if he going somewhere else to buy the part? You've sold him a wrong part. What the hell a credit note could do for him? And there are plenty places like that still doing that. Richard, is that lawful?
You know, it's not a thing. I know you can't put up signs that saying no refund, and from a business point of view, you should just give the refund and end the story. And especially if he brought back the part in good condition, he didn't use it.
Yeah.
Right. Then, if he had used it or put it in his car or, it's thing, then you have an issue. You may have an issue. But in situations like that, you should just give the refund and end the story.
Yeah.
But I know you can't put up signage like no refunds and things like that. Whether they can, because they would say they are refunding by giving you a credit note. That's going to be the argument that they make. Whether they can substitute a credit note instead of cash, I'm not sure. I'm not that familiar with consumer law that much. But what I will say is the consumer law legislation certainly is woefully inadequate in terms of enforcement of the rights of customers. That's what I will say.
But based on the video, he said he called and they told him to bring it back.
Right.
What are you
Maybe
doing?
somebody said, okay, just bring it back and make it very fun. Now, a lot of places will give you the refund there. So this seems a little strange to me that if you bought back the part, that they wouldn't just have given you the refund.
Yeah, there's a place in St. James popular for that, eh? That, giving the wrong part.
But to me, a lot of places will just give you the refund, especially if you brought back the item, let's say in the box, and you didn't use it, and you realize it was the wrong part by the wrong number or something. They would just give it back. Or, you know, in situations, because not all refund situations are not necessarily car parts and stuff. People buy all manner of things and come back and say, okay, can I get a refund? You know?
I thought he was very calm in the beginning, and of course he started to raise his anger started to raise when she insisted, well, I can't give it back. I giving you a credit note, and he's saying, "That's lady, just listen." And it's clear that he wanted to send a message, I guess, and his wife or whoever it was took the gun away because when he took it out, thankfully she did that too. You understand? Because you never know where it could have go.
Yeah. There's obviously had a certain amount of desperation with regard to getting back the money because he was going to buy the part elsewhere.
He was told that they had one somewhere else, so he was going there.
Exactly. So at that point, the girl at the counter, because now the girl at the counter may not be empowered to give cash. If she's a worker, she may be only empowered to give a credit note. But in a situation like that, you go to the higher ups and say, look, can we make an exception? If that is their rule, which may be illegal, I'm not sure. Go to the higher ups and say, look, can we give cash?
Well, I spoke to someone and they said it's illegal. They said that you cannot deny someone a refund if they ask for it. You know what I mean? I mean, stores in America.
You will say they give a refund, and they say they give a credit note.
What the hell? So
substitute a cash refund with a credit note is the issue.
A credit note that might expire before you need something else.
Yeah, which is kind of ridiculous because it forces you to spend the money in establishment. Yes.
Yeah, give me my
People, let's see, we can get a couple calls as we go up to 7 o'clock. We have a few minutes. Give us a call, 281131529951556. All right. Yeah, but they should give back people their money. I don't know why it is they like to do that, shippers.
Yeah.
Especially you don't have the part or what you have defective and all that sort of thing. Sometimes people buy things. You go home with it, it's not working properly, you bring it back. They want to fix it for you. Before they can, I don't want you fixed. I want a new one or give me back my money. Caller, good morning.
Morning, gentlemen.
Morning, Anson.
Mr. Stevens, you know that video took another turn. I don't know if you're aware.
No.
Well,
enlighten us now.
The lady is an acting sergeant of police, and she is now the subject of an inquiry for transference of a firearm. And the gentleman a report was made, and the gentleman may now be subject to a report of common assault by the police service.
I have no doubt that because some people are messaging me and saying he probably will lose his firearm. So you're saying the woman is an acting sergeant?
Yeah, acting police officer, and she is subject to an inquiry for the transferring of a firearm. Now, she's also a FUL holder as well too. And what I'm saying is that the Teresa level is ridiculous because clearly what you would have seen if she would have attempted to de-escalate a situation that could have gone all right.
Exactly. That's what it looks like.
So how does that relate to transferring a firearm in the sense of the definition of transferring a firearm? And also, common assault has to go with threats and so on, and actually using the firearm to threaten persons. That is not what we saw. No, Mr. Raghubansi could agree with me in terms of inference, the word inference, what was done, the inference could be drawn from the observer that the person may have become afraid and so on, but you didn't hear that in the lady's voice.
No.
Right? So I'm saying, in terms of conducting inquiries, I hope that this video evidence should debunk that that outcome for the dear WP sergeant.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is one time I'll have to be on the side of the police officer.
Because I don't understand, but let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, gentlemen.
Thanks for that information. This is one time I will have to be on the side of the police officer in that matter.
Is that place in St. James, Wendell?
It doesn't. I don't know that one in St. James, but that piece of old iron sticking out there so customers can't come up to the counter. I don't know that not in St. James, but I know
I don't know, and I don't know a place like that at all.
Yeah.
Like they don't want you to be by the counter for some reason.
Yeah, I don't may understand that either.
I don't understand that at all. I don't know that. I don't know that.
Stretch over this piece of iron to
Yeah,
get
like
it.
we don't want you close because maybe there's have a lot of confrontations. I don't know.
Maybe they sell a lot of wrong parts. I know a place like that in St. James. Always selling wrong parts.
I mean, I don't know. I can't think of any car part place I've gone to that has that kind of barrier, like a police station. A police station used to have something like that.
Yeah, police stations have some things like that.
Some police stations have that. Caller, good morning.
That was the old police station.
No, to correct you, that place is in Marabella, right?
You saw people like to get trouble, eh?
Well, I totally agree with Springer. I didn't look at it from that perspective, but yes, the female did try to de-escalate the situation. I learned something today because I didn't know the charge of transferring our firearm could be put on somebody who also have a firearm user's license.
Yeah.
I learned something this morning as well too. So yeah, but the situation is unfortunate. The gentleman clearly was frustrated with not getting back his money and especially that he just talked to somebody that tell him come and bring the money, but personally on the phone may not be the customer service rep that he met. So it needed a little de-escalation and a little patience. All he had to do was ask to speak to the manager, ask to speak to the boss, ask to speak to the supervisor, elevate the situation to somebody of a higher position in the business before he just trip off and say. But I'm glad that he didn't trip off to the point that he used his firearm.
He pointed it. He didn't point it.
Yes. Right?
Yeah, thanks very much.
Stephen Wilson is saying it is common assault because his intention was to put her in fear or recklessly doing so.
Yeah, and I mean, if that other person did not remove the firearm, we really don't know where it would have gone. So he could be in some serious trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see where it goes.
All right. Anyhow, we're going up to the news. And the poll is, Wendell.
Should customers be given full refunds on demand instead of credit notes? Yes or no? That's our poll. A little lightish today based on the video you saw.
All right. That's news. It's straight ahead.
The news you need, the clarity you deserve. Local, regional, global. This is Net Radio News Now.
This is News Now for Friday, the 15th of May on New Era TT Radio, Net Radio, and Guile Caribbean TV. I'm Derek McMillan. Thank you so much for joining us. Opposition MP Dominic Romaine is raising concerns about transparency and oversight surrounding the state-owned development company, Landmark TT. Speaking at a PNM press conference, Romaine questioned the process used to appoint senior management at the company and whether the state would receive value for money under its land development model. He also raised concerns about procurement practices as the Office of Procurement Regulation reportedly investigates alleged irregularities involving a $100 million tender for the Allenby residential development in Corinth. Romaine further questioned how developers would be selected for major state land projects and warned against politically connected interests benefiting from the program. Land Minister Saddam Hussein has previously defended the landmark TT model, saying private developers would finance projects on state lands without upfront government spending. A 42-year-old woman has been fined $200 after pleading guilty to a littering charge in the San Fernando Magistrates Court. Denise Williams of Dow Village, California, was charged after police officers allegedly saw her throw a cigarette onto the ground at the Carlton Center shopping center on Monday morning. The court heard that officers attached to the Southern Division Road Enforcement Task Force warned Williams about the offense and asked her to pick up the cigarette, but she refused. She was later arrested and charged at the San Fernando police station. Williams has been given 30 days to pay the fine. Police say investigations are continuing into the discovery of human remains at the Cumudos Cemetery last month. The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service says officers recovered 56 bodies from the site, including 50 infants, 4 adult males, and 2 adult females. Investigators believe the matter may involve the unlawful disposal of unclaimed corpses, and specialized officers from the Homicide Bureau and Northern Division remain involved in the probe. Senior Superintendent Sherma Maynard Wilson says investigators are reviewing documents gathered during the investigation as they work towards what she described as some level of closure. Police say no one is currently detained in connection with the matter. The Trinidad and Tobago Unified Teachers Association is calling on the public to allow official investigations into allegations involving Holy Name Convent principal Sister Renee Hall to proceed without what it describes as a trial on social media. In a statement, TTUTA said complaints involving educators should be handled through the Ministry of Education and the Teaching Service Commission. The union says it does not support unverified allegations being circulated online, warning that reputations and professional standing can be unfairly damaged. TTUTA also stressed that it does not condone violence, abuse, or inappropriate conduct in schools, and says the safety and well-being of students and staff must remain a priority. The statement comes as Holy Name Convent's board conducts an independent investigation following allegations raised online by former and current students. In regional news, Cuba's national power grid suffered a major failure early today, leaving several eastern provinces without electricity as blackouts continue across the country. Authorities say the outage affected provinces from Guantanamo to Ciego de Avila, while residents in Havana also faced prolonged power cuts. The Cuban government says crews are working to restore electricity, but no timeline has been given. President Miguel Diaz-Canel recently described the country's energy situation as tense, citing fuel shortages and ongoing economic challenges. The blackouts have disrupted daily life across the island, affecting businesses, hospitals, and food supplies, while some residents have staged protests over the worsening conditions. Further afield, Chinese President Xi Jinping rolled out a grand welcome for U.S. President Donald Trump as the two leaders opened high-level talks in Beijing aimed at easing tensions between the rival superpowers. Trump was greeted with a military ceremony at the Great Hall of the People before holding discussions with Xi on trade, technology, Iran, and Taiwan. The visit comes amid ongoing economic tensions between Washington and Beijing, following years of tariffs and trade disputes. Both sides are also discussing the conflict involving Iran and the impact on global energy markets, with the United States reportedly seeking China's help in easing tensions. The White House says the talks focused on expanding economic cooperation and keeping key global shipping routes open. And that is Net Radio News at this time.
That was news now. Stay informed with New Era TT Radio. Net Radio.
Your mid-morning just got better. Join Sir Charles for the mid-morning mix and mingle, where good music, real talk, health, and family matters come together, and your voice is heard. Whether you're at work, on the go, or just taking a break, this is the perfect mix to keep you engaged, informed, and entertained. The mid-morning mix and mingle, weekdays, 9 a.m. to 12 noon on New Era TT Radio, Net Radio.
Fresh energy,
This is the Net Radio Breakfast Show.
Oh Lord, mama dem a day, mama dem a day. Get something and when I get good old days, good old days, good old. Start to miss the energy, good old days, good old days, good old. Mr. Promoter, what you think we here for? We ain't come here to stand up and watch you in your bed. Something and when I get good old days, good old days, good old. Start to miss the energy, good old days, good old days, good old. Start the party start, I'm say we make the party start. Start the party start, I'm say we make the party start. It's good music and proper melody. A little rum and be ready to party. Tonight is my king and queen with me. I sure I bounce and learn a move on tree. Things were sweet, so sweet long ago. Let we show them we could retro. Mix the soca with daiso. Things were sweet, so sweet till it get warm. Like when the girls so young perform. Let me live on the ground now. Get something and when I get good old days, good old days, good old. Start to miss the energy, good old days, good old days, good old. Mr. Promoter, what you think we here for? We ain't come here to stand up and watch you in your bed. Something and when I get good old days, good old days, good old. Start to miss the energy, good old days, good old days, good old. Start the party start, I'm say we make the party start. Start the party start, I'm say we make the party start. If you want we behave, then just do it right way.
I see she come in the bed and she looking all around and she get frightened when she see a set a man. Whoa, bada-ba-dee-da-dee-da-dee, bada-ba-dee-da-dee-da-dee, bada-ba-dee-da-dee-da-dee. Who are you going? Who are you going? Stand up there and take the jamming. Why you only looking down at your watch, girl? Make your whole body rock and take that. It's not what I make the fun. Back why you going round the block? When we ready from the iron drum. Right back when I hit this spot, just belt ways, like betting is your profession. I go wait till you bump a confession. I'm not no sukunya, no large bless, no. Just come to get on back, come to says, yeah. Don't be afraid, girl, don't reject me. Why don't you throw it back, let we fair. But the more you resist, the more they come. It's like throwing sugar on the ground and watching the ants move along. No, this is just how we party. This is how we jam. Loosen your waist and turn around. Do my tongue now. It's not what I make a tell, but why you going round the block? When you reading from the iron drum. Right back when I hit this spot, just belt waist, like betting is your profession. I go wait till you bump a confession. I promise to take my time, show respect, yeah. Put my hands by my side, keep them in check. If you want take me down, we could go down there. The lower we go, the more jamming you go get. But the more you resist, the more they come. It's like throwing sugar on the gong and watching the ants move along. No, this is just how we party. This is how we jam. Loosen your waist and turn around. Go back down now. It's not what I make a tell, but why you going round the block? When you ready from the iron drum. Right back when I hit this spot, just belt waist, like betting is your profession. I go wait till you bump a confession. It's not what I make a tell, but why you going round the block? When you ready from the iron drum. Right back when I hit this spot, just belt waist, like betting is your profession. I go wait till you bump a confession.
Mornings just got better. You're locked into Net Radio Breakfast Show. Fueling your day with the best music.
Come in the bed and she looking all around and she get frightened when she see a set a man.
Well, everybody, welcome inside the second hour of the Breakfast Show, Friday edition here on New Era TT Radio and KL Caribbean TV.
Where you going?
So glad to be in your company.
Stand up there and take the jamming. Why you only looking down at your watch, tell
Good
me?
morning to the Anthem crew. Good morning to all the folks who are tuning in on Gael Caribbean TV. Thank you so much for being here.
When you ready from the iron drum. Right back when I hit this
And of course, just to let you know that when we come off of Gael's feed and of course
I go away.
the social media platforms closer to 9 o'clock on YouTube and
I'm not no super
Facebook.
Bless, no.
Remember, you can join us at netradiott.com. And of course, you can join us on all your other streaming platforms at Net Radio Trinidad. So if you're on TuneIn, you're on Radio Garden, you're on any one of the other platforms, Simple Radio, just put in Net Radio Trinidad and you will find us. All your Google and smart devices. Yes. Of course, our morning poll is up.
When you ready from the iron jump. Right back when I hit this spot, just spell ways, like betting is your profession.
So do you think that when you go to these business places and you have issues, do you think you should be given a full refund instead of this credit note that they like to give you? Right? So if you are in favor of full refunds, yes, you're voting 1. If you say no, you're voting 2, alright? We'll tell you how you voted when we return.
Cipriani College, we are back. The box office smash Scandal in Citrus is back. We are back because you demanded it for 3 nights only. Friday the 29th and Saturday the 30th of May at 8:30 p.m. and Sunday the 31st at 6:30 p.m. Tickets available now at usual outlets and online. Scandal in Citrus, we are back at Cipriani College. See it again or see it for the first time. Don't miss it.
Extreme in collaboration with Cafe Blue presents Back in Love Again. Special tribute to mothers. Saturday 16 May, Cafe Blue, Rice Road, Port of Spain behind SWWTU, 10 p.m. With nice back in time from DJ Special Delivery. And the legend,
your boss DJ, sensational Mr. Versatile, Noah.
I hear me name on. As I reach in the party, she walk up to me. Advance 100 at the venue or call 380-2785. Birthday moms for free. Cocktails on entry, secured parking. Back in Love Again, Saturday 16th May, 10 p.m. Cafe Blue, Rice Road, Port of Spain.
Everybody stand up!
Please, Mr. Board. How you good? How you good?
It's the Grand Clearance Sale at Fats International Styles. Everything must go. All clothing, only $100. Sneakers, just $200. Yes, you heard right. Massive deals, unbeatable prices while stocks last. Visit Fats International Styles Arima opposite Castro's restaurant. Don't miss your chance to grab the hottest styles at crazy clearance prices. Hurry in today because once it's gone, it's gone.
St. Teresa Preschool presents their fundraising boat ride, Dancing Under the Moonlight, on Saturday, the 23rd of May, 2026. It's a collaboration of colors on board the Island Royalty. Bring your own coolers. Boarding time, 11 p.m. Sailing, 12 midnight. Music by DJ Chaotic from Sweet 100 FM. Kryptonite Sounds with Mr. Flavor of Net Radio TT. Dress code, elegantly casual. Gorgeous ladies wear blue. Handsome gentlemen wear pink. Admission, early bird tickets $200. Regular $250. No oversized cooler. For more information, call 375-6527-719-3379. Dancing Under the Moonlight aboard the Island Royalty.
S&H Rumbox, 137 Western Main Road, St. James, for all your retail and wholesale needs for alcohol and non-alcoholic beverages. Call us at 686-0599 or visit us at 137 Western Main Road, St. James. S&H Rum Box. Drinking out of the box.
Two Fat Fellas celebrates its final performance in San Fernando, Naparima Bowl.
One night, one show, Saturday, May 30th, night of the holiday.
Two Fat Fellas stars, Cecilia, Kenny, Kevon, Zachary, Rachel, and Rody.
The ridiculously funny comedy is at Naparima Bowl for one final night.
Tickets available at Dormont Shoe Store, Long Circular Mall, Anthony's Floral Val Park, K-Square Stores, Eastgate Mall, Brentwood Plaza, C3 Center, Athletes by the Park, Southern Food Basket, Coffee Street, and Point Fortin. Naparima Bowl box office opens on Thursday the 28th of May. Also online at islandetickets.com. For more info, text or call 683-0356 or 683-4843.
Check out our early bird special online at Island E-Tickets. Two Fat Fellas.
Advertise with us on New Era TT Radio, the fastest growing streaming platform for talk in Trinidad and Tobago. Audio and video ads welcome. Elevate your brand with us. Connect with us at newerattradio@yahoo.com or call us at 299-5156. Now what are you waiting for?
Are you taking care of your sexual health and overall well-being? At Total Image and Dr. Raj Adult Boutique, we believe your confidence, wellness, and intimacy matter. Visit us at our convenient locations: 10 Carmody Street, St. Augustine, Edinburgh, Chaguanas, Shops of Day Bay, 95 Circular Road, Vistabella, Docks Ranch Light Pole 51, SS Aaron Road, Penal, and Metro Hotel, Suite 1, Number 2, Knoll Street North, Couva. From relaxing massage services to professional guidance on sexual wellness, we are here to support you every step of the way. Consult with renowned sexologist, Dr. Raj Ramnanan, for expert advice tailored to your needs. Take the first step toward a healthier, more confident you. Call 285-9739 or 645-4543 to book your appointment today. Total Image and Dr. Raj Adult Boutique, where wellness meets confidence.
All right. My girl, a little peep there, right? So, renowned sexologist Dr. Raj is our guest in a bit. So, all your sexual answers or sex answers, if you have any concerns, it'll be done today. You can call in and Dr. Raj will deal with your issue today. Hopefully, you are not beyond help and he can actually assist you. All right? Because it has some people beyond help. All right? But Dr. Raj will be able to tell you, listen, I can help you now. See that you're talking about it? I can help you with that. Right? So you'll get plenty of advice.
There's always hope, man.
Well, yeah, you know me, I am an eternal optimist. You know? So if Dr. Raj can help you, Dr. Charles might. Or Dr. Raghu Basing, right? Or Dr. Steve. Anyway, so Charles, we doing what? This percentage poll results today, or we calling out for the last time?
Yeah, we're just doing percentage poll. And we'll give you the opportunity to call us and tell us why you vote yes or no.
Right. So that's what we do, right?
Definitely swinging one way.
Huh?
I said the poll definitely this morning swinging one way.
All one way. You know, because that's the part of that video that we focused on, and people, the issue of the refund. We know that there are other parts because former Commissioner Griffith did message me, and people who in the know, you know, did message me about it. You know what I mean? And former Commissioner Griffith says taking out your weapon and placing it on a desk can be viewed as brandishing and an act of intimidation. There is no justification. He said, if I was when he was the commissioner, this was an officer, immediate suspension. If he's a FUL holder, immediate seizure. So the guy may eventually still have some questions to answer, but I saw his frustration building. You saw it building, and you never thought that video would go that way.
Yeah, and that is that. And I think that is the frustration. And this is where, when you're a fire user and you have a license for that, you have to have that extra thing within you to control self.
Yeah, boy.
Because you see how easy it is to control self because of what you are carrying. So now you understand what is going on in our society outside there with these other individuals.
I know. I heard of an incident. I shouldn't say I know it. I heard of an incident with a former high official. I will narrow it down to a high official in and around Port of Spain who brandished a firearm already in circumstances that there wasn't necessary. If I say a little more, you're gonna know what it is and where it is and so on. So I wouldn't say no.
Nah, don't give it away.
You know what I mean? But I have heard of that incident, and I heard of the incident from the person who felt intimidated by it. I didn't hear it from anybody else. The person who felt intimidated, that person is an eyewitness, said that they were afraid when it was taken out.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Who would not be, Wendell?
I'll tell you all offline, not
if somebody take out a firearm and rest at your pointed at you, that is sick.
They didn't point it, they just rested down. Just almost like what that guy did do.
Yeah. Yeah, that is it. I agree with Mr. Griffith. Immediate suspension, seizure, bring back that because you really showing there that you really don't have what it really takes to have that kind of responsibility on you.
Yeah. At that stage, he could have just walked away or something, you know.
Yeah, you know.
But the woman sensed the danger and immediately removed it. Clearly.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I thought she stole it.
No.
But I know understanding the other parts of the story.
Yeah, she was clearly with him. That's why he walked in after her and touched her shoulder and said, "Listen, I am the owner of the vehicle." You know, so this is about me, because she went to try to deal with it first, you know, the refund this year, and she was clearly getting nowhere, and then he walked in. You know what I mean? But for crying out loud, just give people back their money if they have the receipt and so. The man he would have probably just bought it. You know, find a way and deal with that. Stop stores and them need to stop breaking the law. You ever go to Walmart, Sir Charles?
No.
They have a whole section set aside for people who return and stuff. You know, people just buy things they don't need and they return it, and Walmart give them full refund. You know? They buy something that they don't need. I ain't talking about they buy the wrong thing, you know. They buy something when they reach home, they find out it's selling cheaper by Home Depot. They carry it back by Walmart, you know, Sir Charles.
Right.
And the Walmart gives them full refund, you know. That's a policy in the States, you know. You could carry back whatever you want. You don't matter like it.
I know somebody here went to a place in Trinity Mall, bought a tablet, and there was a problem with the tablet, and carried back the tablet to get a refund. They wouldn't give you a refund. They tell you they had to check it out, and she had to probably go through it for a whole week before she get back her tablet. You know, for them to check out this, check and see what's going on there. I don't want all of that. If I buy something, especially things like electronic equipment and that sort of thing, and it's not working, I want a full refund. Give me back my money.
Yeah. Especially if you don't have a replacement item for it.
Yeah.
You understand? Just give the people back their money.
But all of these are consumer laws, protection laws in Trinidad and Tobago that we have been battling with for a long time. So, but who's seen about it? This video that you are now seeing there, I mean, the guy probably would be in more trouble than everybody else for what happened, what transpired there, right? But the thing about it is that who's really going to take the time and look at it and say, you know what, here, when this kind of thing happening, we have to protect the consumer. And we have a consumer something here.
Yeah, we have Bureau standards. We're supposed to have a consumer affairs division. I don't know what ministry that's coming under.
You know, and all of these are toothless bulldogs that we have on paper.
Yes. And you're right. It's just going on and on and on. And hopefully this video may spark some sort of response from these people that, hey, this is what it is. As a matter of fact, we are going to seek out getting someone from the Consumer Affairs Division, because it's not just about this incident. You understand? It is about other things that are happening to people, and they really have no redress. They seem to have no redress. You know?
Right. So our poll today, 100% of you said, and that is across the board, whether it be on the YouTube, on our WhatsApp channel, on our WhatsApp messages, everybody says yes this morning, unanimous.
Yeah, that there is you should be given a full refund on demand, right? Everybody agreed with that. So if you could call us and tell us quickly why you voted, how you voted. I mean, you all voted yes, but but so you may have a different opinion still. So we take 2-3 minutes of calls.
Yeah, we can take a couple minutes of calls right quickly. Right, so 281-315-299-5156. Give us a call if you would like to tell us how and why you voted. Or what are your thoughts on the poll? Now, this is to deal with the poll. I just not to deal with anything else. All right, we deal with your responses to the poll. Right? Caller, good morning.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Morning.
Morning, Mr. Martin.
Wendell, before I make my contribution.
No, it's to the poll,
I know. I just want to ask Wendell. Remember you said that Julian John was going to start what I think is some road repairs. We still waiting. The road's in a mess in the west. I just throwing out that because I remember I heard you said that she was going to conduct.
Well, they had announced that. Yeah, they did announce that.
They talked that.
Well, we waiting like Dorothy.
I have a video to show you on that in a little bit. But go ahead, Miss.
I voted yes because I think it is a right that you should be given a refund. Because you see, we just have agencies, authorities in this country, and they don't work. I don't know if people don't go to them or they go to them and they get no results. But I could tell you about my experience I had with Standard, which I was so shocked because I grew up knowing my father buying everything in the house from Standard. And I followed the same thing. 2015, 16, bought a stove. It was for my mom. Bought a stove. Get rid of the... Thank God I didn't get rid of the stove she was using all the time. Standard bring the stove. When I light that stove started something. You're seeing the flames yellow. I say, but what the hell is this? Then I start to smell gas. And I called them. They came. They take back the stove. They bring a next one. The stove, same thing as in now. I called Ramco because somebody said maybe a gas line needed thing. Ramco came, they checked the gas line, nothing. I went back, when I went to work, I did a letter. I always remember George Umbala Joseph always say, write a letter. He said black and white is the only thing that's all up in court. I wrote them a letter, and in the letter I said, imagine I chose all you over court, and this is what I get. Hello, they called me the next day after I dropped that letter and tell me come for a refund. So that's my thing. People need to get their refund.
Yeah, thanks very much, Henry. Yeah. Caller, good morning.
Yeah, morning, gentlemen.
Morning.
Wendell, nice to have you. Yeah, Richard and Charles. I voted one because for 30 years I realized a lot of dealers keep farming off a lot of bad goods and unsuspecting consumers who don't know who happens not to know their rights. Right? And you see there's no refund this year, which is illegal. But I realize this is illegal even before you bring it up quite a while back. Right? It should not have reached that because I travel a lot around the world as Wendell quietly said. And I've been to the States and different places. You get a refund. It's so easy to give back a refund. But in Trinidad, they talk about when them smart, SMART. Everybody feel they're smart. So they know in itself that people start good, right? So the expectation when they go from this store, they expect that the person who returns it to get a refund. So they put that in for no refund and done. So they have you waiting now for their technician to sort it out. But I'm not about it. You want your refund, right? Because remember there's a time consuming thing. So you bought something, you go back and not, okay, give me my refund and let me go and get something else. Or go somewhere else and get what I need. Or give me all you want. If you want to give me you want, whichever way. But no, to deny a refund, that is totally illegal. All right? Let somebody else give their opinion.
Yeah, people want the refund, get them back the refund. Caller, good morning.
Bless good morning to you, Sir Charles, Richard, and Wendell.
Morning.
Yes, people should get a refund. But before you leave the store, before you give cash to purchase the item, find out the information. Yes, they might have a big sign markup, no refund, but you can still ask the question: is if there's a problem with it, if it don't work, whatever, what is the procedure? I know you say no refund, but if it don't work, what it is? Because some of them will tell you, if you have it don't work, bring it back, we will give you a refund. Even though it might have a big sign markup, no refund. And that's the next question: was there a big sign markup, no refund?
No, but
Richard is saying it's illegal.
You need to still ask the questions.
You're not supposed to have a sign that says no refund.
Well, enough respect, but doing Trinidad, especially them Chinese store and them, they're famous for that.
Yeah, well, I
tell you, yes, it is. Especially on the street,
Consumer is not doing their job. They need to visit those establishments and say, in Trinidad and Tobago, that is illegal.
Yeah,
so remove your sign, please.
Yeah. I have not seen our guest as yet, guys. He's probably running late.
We're saving somebody else somewhere right now in St. Augustine.
Oh, probably. Yeah, that's right. But just as we were talking about things that we see and the refunds, and when agencies see certain things and they should be acting upon it, like we're talking about this thing when we're talking about consumer affairs and the Bureau of Standards and all those institutions that really seem to make no sense in Trinidad and Tobago. Check out this video here.
Well, they're only as empowered as the legislation, as the Charles.
Well, yeah, so either empower them or get rid of them.
So you need them because sometimes you need an intermediary between the customer and the business. And a lot of times they can resolve stuff even with their limited powers. They can still resolve stuff and do still resolve stuff. So don't be that condemnatory of them.
Well, from my experiences and people around me who have gone to them to try to get help, I've not really gotten any help from them.
Yeah, but some people do get help.
All right, okay. All right, well, I apologize.
And they do get their refunds and stuff like that.
Yeah, for all those who got help. But there is a situation on Ryson Road. I want you all to check this out here. I hope it's the right video. I'll pull up.
Heads up, Kicks family. I have a tire killer on Ryson Road. Big pothole. 3 cars right now. The next car over there. Damage the tire. This one, 2 tires gone. Front tire on the kicks. Gone. Right before licensing up on Ryson Road. Opposite the lights. Big pothole. Stay on your right lane. On the left lane, a big hole. Love.
Send your claims to either the Port of Spain City Council or the Ministry of Works, whoever's in charge of that road.
Not more than likely Ministry of Works.
Yeah. You send your claims there. That's what you do.
Yeah, but do they give back people money?
Of course, they're supposed to. Don't stop giving them a free pass. And saying, let me go on. We're getting money to do all of this. Charge them. Get the money and fix what you got to do. And send your receipts to the Ministry of Works or the Port of Spain City Council to get back your money for your busted tire or whatever damage you got.
That video is not clear though exactly where that
No,
is.
they say right license office, Wendell.
Yeah.
Is it on the opposite side of licensing or on the same side?
I think it's on the same side with license because my wife tells me she knows about it. She said it is always filled with water. So sometimes you feel it's water, and when you go through it, it's a serious hole. And she says it's been there for a long time.
Until you start holding agencies responsible from a financial point of view, whether it be borough or city councils or the Ministry of Works, those things will continue to exist.
Yeah.
Because it's not good enough for them until them say, no, that's not good enough for us. Here is my receipt. This is how much I paid. I would like a refund for the monies I paid because you did not do your job in maintaining the road properly.
Yep.
Yeah. I agree with you, Richard. I really agree with you. I don't know if anybody have been doing it or if the agencies themselves have been able and really does refund people their money when they find themselves in situations like that. So I was happy when you said the corporation because when they must know.
Back in the day,
money.
I'm sure the city council used to get claims.
Yeah, back in the day, I remember the claims like that coming in.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't much, but people would send it in. And I used to always wonder, but wait, that hole is where, and the supervisors driving by there every day.
All the time.
You know, wait is to get something and patch it.
Because people don't have a pride in what they do as a job, Wendell.
Oh, God.
If you have no pride in what you do as a job working for the Ministry of Works, then you don't really care.
It's like, why should a councillor have to come in a meeting to tell you to have a pothole right where you pass it every day?
Yeah.
Exactly. But if you cared about your job, you would be driving around, you would probably dedicate, let's say my job is road work. So my job is making sure Ryson Road particularly is well equipped. Then you would drive on Ryson Road, you know, once a week, even if it's not your usual thing, once a week, up and down and say, okay, let me make a note, X, Y, Z, this is happening, this is happening, this is happening. But I'm not that going on.
No,
you're right. You're very right.
You are so right. Nothing like that happens.
You're right.
And there are things
good enough for them. But I don't understand the mentality of politicians. When they know it.
Yeah, of course I know it.
And I think that has transferred all the way. So when people working within the public service, they seem to adopt that same attitude all the time.
Yes. Now, they are not all the public service, but yes, for some of them, yes.
Mm-hmm.
and then let me tell you, so Charles, what happened? There may be the one, let's go down the road, the one who's to drive up and down Rice Road and say, hey, we have 10 potholes to fix on Rice Road. And I think it's urgent. We need to deal with, this is what we need to do in terms of the efficiency of the road. They're meeting some blockhead that said, we are no money for that,
Mm-hmm.
Let them so right and the most you can do is pop a sign.
Yeah,
or put a old drum in the hole. Or put a old drum in the hole.
Paul King Douglas, he says in Trinidad and Tobago, let's put a white line around the potholes.
If you can't get those basic issues fixed, where are we going as a country? Like, for example, I don't know how long that video came out, Sir Charles, and how recent that video was that you just showed. But if that's a recent video, Ministry of Works people should be there already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As we speak.
Because if you didn't know, now you know.
Because we now seen the video, but there may be other people. That video would have been around for a little while for it to get viral, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But guess
I'm
what?
being told I'm now watching the Wassa said it'll be fixed today because of Wassa hole with that leak. And you know how Wassa does operate. And And you
Yes.
know Wassa does operate?
Yes.
Okay.
So is Wassa at fault?
Mm.
Or is it the
Apparently-
Ministry of Works?
Apparently Wassa, well, the Ministry of Works can't patch a hole unless Wassa fix the leak.
So if it's a Wassa problem, then Wassa, that's where you're sending your bill.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's a cost. You lose 2 tires.
Yeah. Well, 3 cars, 3 cars. I saw a video of a Diego Martin councillor too, showing a pothole on the Diego Martin main road, and apparently it was repaired too. But clearly these things are not being done on a timely manner. And this is regardless of government. You know, people like to say, I see a stupid comment earlier on about somebody who say, but so and so is there so long. Look him there, that one day. Look him there. That last comment there. He's the one who's make them comments. Government come, government go, it don't matter. The public servants remain the same. What it have to do with government? And nothing to do with government.
Yeah. People have to take pride in their job.
Exactly.
People, you know, so when we look at the video, for example, and we saw how they take care of this stuff in Japan, right? And we saw the man who's cleaning the street, and he's down on his knee wiping the white line to make sure it stay white. You understand? That will never happen in this country.
I see a cleaner in Japan with a little, almost like a tweezer, picking up the most minutest item on the road.
Yeah,
you think that happening here?
It can if you shift culture in terms of how people deal with those jobs.
Richard, you ever see how garbage men, some of them, just pick up garbage? Whoever fall, you know.
Yeah, but then I've seen some who are very particular.
Well, right, that's very rare. But some of them,
very
fall, you know.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying no.
Yeah. Guys, our guest seems maybe not making it today. I'm sending him.
He had a rough night.
Probably. He probably had a long night. You know. So let's realize let's take some pause in between here also. Now it's Friday, right? Right. So only give us a call 281-1315299515. The phone lines are now open to you people. We are already open to get the guests inside today, boy.
Raj, you're lapsing. You know how much people you have joined this program this
morning
just for you to try to help them.
For that fan page too.
Some of them unhelpable and they come on the show this morning.
You don't need Raj to the fan page, you know, such chance. You could go on the fan page and check it for yourself. It's free to the world. The world can watch it. Watch our internet connection.
All right, and yeah, let's go to the lights. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sir Charles.
Morning, Kenred.
Yeah, Richard and Wendell. Sir Charles, besides that hole on Rice Road, Indigo Martin, right? In front of the pumping station, and you have the police youth club on the opposite side. You have a bad patch in the road there with a piece of metal sheeting on one side, a piece of PVC up in the air, not very, very high, but you could see where Wassa would have done some work there, right? You have a pipe what has been leaking on the pavement, like the liners in the pavement, and they're not fixing it at all. PTSC buses have to pass there. Vehicles have to pass there, and they're passing on this rust spot, that what they call the rut, and it's right across the road. And it's been so for a very long time. And you have WhatsApp people right there, and they're not fixing it, right? And this is why I said, let me call you all and let you all know. People have to be driving there, traversing there every day if they have to get to St. Lucian Road. Or you find the PTSC buses have to pass there to get to the bus terminus to drop off and to pick up passengers. And they have to pass on that rough part of the road every day, right? And nobody's taking the time to say, well, all right, let us try to fix it.
Yeah.
So, Charles.
Yeah.
And this is a major problem that we have there. If I had the opportunity and I had the toys and the tools, I would have concrete that and cast it. Right? But I don't have the tools. It comes like some years ago, I remember sitting down in license office, waiting in the photo room to go take the photo and to do my driver's license renewing. And we heard a crashing song. And that was a pothole that they had, what developed on the right side, right in front of the license office. And I think a woman got injured because her vehicle went down in there. And that is what caused her vehicle to get damaged. And she also got injured. She was driving a panel van, right? Now, people need to remember, that is seawater we're driving on, Remember, underneath there, it have the C still, the C still there, right? You have drains going across Rice Road, just like what you have on the Beetham Highway, going out onto the sea. And that pothole was damaging vehicles. It could be a drain, right? And they need to fix that drain and then resurface the road. And that needs urgent attention. Like if it was yesterday. Because remember, Rice Road is not a highway, right? We put the port in the wrong place, and that is why we don't have space to connect the Audrey Jeffers Highway to a highway heading east, right? And this is the reason why we have that problem, and nobody is even able to fix that right now. They can't fix that problem. Too many traffic lights on Rice Road, and it is not a highway.
Thanks so much,
I want to see how that will be dealt with. Yeah.
Okay, great. Thanks much.
As he talk about that port, how long now we hear him talk about that port moving?
The landfill too. And the landfill.
And the Beetham landfill, yeah, correct.
Trinidad and Tobago, boy. Yeah. Trinidad and Tobago, guys. Trinidad and Tobago for you all.
Dr. Raj, help. People need some help here.
Kola, good morning.
Yeah, morning again. I have been looking at this issue for a number of years as a citizen of this country. The Ministry of Public Utilities, they can have proper plans in place to have all the different ministries like water and tech, all these agencies working in unison and collusion with each other. Things would have been better, but that's going so long in the sense that if it is that there is a hole in the road or a pipe leaking, right? And what's supposed to deal with that, right? Whoever is in charge is supposed to notify the Ministry of Works, okay, water, send a bulletin to them or message to them, say, then we're going to fix this hole this week. We'll take at least about 4 or 5 days and fix this hole. As soon as we finish, Ministry of Works come on the page. But that don't happen, they don't work together. So here what will happen? Water will fix the hole, Ministry, right? They'll fix the hole if you road just so. Maybe after a while, Ministry of Works or maybe the corporation will come and pay. And when they're done paying, then TNT come in to dig up to do something else. So you have no unification in the public utilities, right? They're not working together. They just catch a royal, they got something done much less.
That's very normal there. You're very right. There's no synergy amongst the agencies.
There's a serious problem happening for years. Because we have to when as what's fixed, they come and dig up. And they dig up and they leave it just so. And then the Ministry of Works or Public Utilities for the Trade Corporation fix, somebody else come and dig up again. And
and the show goes on and on.
Yeah, all right.
Thanks very much. And the show goes on and on. Dabadi, good morning. Sorry, Wendell.
All right, go ahead.
Dabadi, good morning.
Morning, Wendell, and morning, Jason. So coming back to the refund, February month this year, February, yeah. My son bought 4 shocks for my vehicle. My vehicle is less than 5 years old. I imagine all the shocks on it. That's to tell you the condition of our roads.
You're a terrible driver.
So he
going on Dabadi, yes. You hear what Wendell say there? When they say you finding all the holes to fall in.
No, it's how it's all about.
You can't avoid them. No, right?
How you driving?
No. And I alone will drive the vehicle. Anyway.
Yes.
I had to use my vehicle. I hardly drive, and I only drive for my business only. Guys. So when he took it to the mechanic this Saturday morning, he called me. Hey, mommy, you parked now the wrong part, you know. Yeah, me now what? Because he paid 6,000 plus, eh? I said, what? I said, you call the man to see if you got their refund? Yeah, I call him. Well, I waited for the answer, eh? Because no people had to get refund. I said, what the man said? He said, yeah, bring it back. I said, to bring it back to get back all of the money? He said, yeah, bring it back. So I said, good. And I had to take it because Monday morning now, I have to go to he got to it. And I went down there, I found a place wherever it is in Ligo Martin. And I've gone in I spoke to the guy nicely. I said, when my son called about this part, yeah, hear me to the box, everything. I say, yes, yeah, okay. He just cool. He had me back some $100 bills for $6,000. I was feeling so relieved. I said, man, thank you very much, because I know they don't give refunds and they really want to give you a credit note.
Yeah.
So that place there is parts for cars. I don't feel you should just give him a credit note. Give him back if somebody will come and buy that same part. You know, and avoid all this confusion back and all. Now this man will get himself in problem now, just because of that. You know? So it's kind of, I don't know, and no refund on thing is against law now, so you can't have no sign, no refund. You cannot do that. But in the States, I took that clothes. I wore clothes to a wedding. Me really want to dress. I went to my friend's wedding, and I said, when you come back home to wear this, the next week,
you one of them. You one of them.
And so, and I didn't have single question. I gave back my money.
Yes.
You one of them.
And Trinidad, we putting up with too much things. We should demand certain things, and you'll see how quick they will stop.
Definitely.
You know? So you have a wonderful day.
Whether it makes she's one of them.
People, you know, when people just do that, what she just described there, wear clothes in the United States and carried back the next day.
Yeah, people do wear something
to some event and carried back. People just do that, you know. Such
Yes, of course. Now, caller, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Morning.
If I am not, I stand to be corrected, but if I am not mistaken, I recognize that hole. That hole was right at the entrance of not the entrance, the exit of licensing office.
Yeah.
But I think it's patched. I think I noticed it, some asphalt in that hole there sometime last week when I was in Port of Spain. Okay? I stand to be corrected.
Yeah.
But as the last caller reminded me of something about Rice Road when he spoke about it's not a highway. Do you remember, I think it was the PNM government that said they're going to widen Rice Road? You remember that? Anybody remember that?
Yeah.
And then
You're going to put a third lane.
Huh?
You were going to put a third lane.
Yes, and citizens clap and cheer, and nobody brain come on to say, we're going to put a third lane. Everybody listen to that garbage and clap and cheer for that. So the problem is in the government, you know. The problem is we. Who does gobble down garbage that politicians tell us and support it because we sycophants, whether it's on one side or the other. But from the time I heard that, I was like, what foolishness you talking? Where you going to put that third lane on Rice Road?
They was going to remove the median in between and make the pavement smaller.
Median is 2 foot.
That median bigger than that.
A 2 foot median. It's physically impossible. But we like people to tell us species and feed us species and tell us to sugar.
Politicians like to give grand plans, you know. One of them wanted to put a tunnel through the hill in Maraval once, remember?
Through the hill in Maraval, I remember that. And we clap for that. We blow shell and clap and blow horn and things for that. I can't believe we just listen to them kind of foolishness and gobble up them kind of foolishness. But Mr. Charles, what about the video?
I try to play it after 8 o'clock.
Okay then. Yes, Richard. Jack Warner.
Yes.
Telling the people he was going to dig a tunnel through from
but in other places, but Lincoln, in other places they have done that. In other places they have done that.
In other places have billions of dollars in our budget. Not Trinidad and Tobago. We have no way. We can't get body cameras or police. You can dig a tunnel through a mountain.
Boy, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
That type of wishful thinking is the problem with Trinidad and Tobago. You have to accept reality that we're not in that place to do that kind of thing.
All right.
I personally feel we're not even in a place to have a rapid rail. That $50 million that we spent in a feasibility study was a waste of money as far as I'm concerned, because we're not in that place to have a rapid rail. Right?
Okay, Lincoln.
It's a good thought, but I don't think we really had that money to do that. Even if the feasibility study that they say it was plausible, I don't think we would have had the money to do it anyway. So the $50 million could have went 50 people and make 50 millionaires in this country. Have a good morning, gentlemen.
Oh, Lord. Yeah. So what places you're seeing on the outskirts of mountains, people building all different kinds of roads, highway. I see in certain places, roads are going and tunnels are going through mountains, through buildings, all kind of thing. Come on, man, we can build that.
Yeah.
We probably have to plenty money, but we can build that.
Yeah.
And then it has some bubble in between that, but we can build that.
Then money was no problem then. If we had to spend more money to take out a old fire truck out of a ditch than the fire truck cost. Oh, you forget that. I don't forget.
Yeah, but I don't forget that kind of thing. Yeah. All right, okay. People, let's go for the news at 8 o'clock. If I can find it now.
And when we come back, we'll have Dr. Raghubar Singh.
Okay, nice.
And Dr. Charles.
Yes.
And well, intern. Am I intern?
No. For them things. You have the what not to do book.
We answer your questions and see where we can what help we can help all you with, right?
Nice. We will be back, people. Stay with us.
The news you need, the clarity you deserve. Local, regional, global. This is Net Radio News Now.
This is News Now for Friday, the 15th of May on New Era TT Radio, Net Radio, and Guile Caribbean TV. I'm Derek McMillan. Thank you so much for joining us. Opposition MP Dominic Romaine is raising concerns about transparency and oversight surrounding the state-owned development company, Landmark TT. Speaking at a PNM press conference, Romaine questioned the process used to appoint senior management at the company and whether the state would receive value for money under its land development model. He also raised concerns about procurement practices as the Office of Procurement Regulation reportedly investigates alleged irregularities involving a $100 million tender for the Allenby residential development in Corinth. Romaine further questioned how developers would be selected for major state land projects and warned against politically connected interests benefiting from the program. Land Minister Saddam Hussein has previously defended the Landmark TT model, saying private developers would finance projects on state lands without upfront government spending. A 42-year-old woman has been fined $200 after pleading guilty to a littering charge in the San Fernando Magistrates Court. Denise Williams of Dow Village, California, was charged after police officers allegedly saw her throw a cigarette onto the ground at the Carlton Center shopping center on Monday morning. The court heard that officers attached to the Southern Division Road Enforcement Task Force warned Williams about the offense and asked her to pick up the cigarette, but she refused. She was later arrested and charged at the San Fernando police station. Williams has been given 30 days to pay the fine. Police say investigations are continuing into the discovery of human remains at the Cumudos Cemetery last month. The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service says officers recovered 56 bodies from the site, including 50 infants, 4 adult males, and 2 adult females. Investigators believe the matter may involve the unlawful disposal of unclaimed corpses, and specialized officers from the Homicide Bureau and Northern Division remain involved in the probe. Senior Superintendent Sherma Maynard Wilson says investigators are reviewing documents gathered during the investigation as they work towards what she described as some level of closure. Police say no one is currently detained in connection with the matter. The Trinidad and Tobago Unified Teachers Association is calling on the public to allow official investigations into allegations involving Holy Name Convent principal Sister Renee Hall to proceed without what it describes as a trial on social media. In a statement, TTUTA said complaints involving educators should be handled through the Ministry of Education and the Teaching Service Commission. The union says it does not support unverified allegations being circulated online, warning that reputations and professional standing can be unfairly damaged. TTUTA also stressed that it does not condone violence, abuse, or inappropriate conduct in schools, and says the safety and well-being of students and staff must remain a priority. The statement comes as Holy Name Convent's board conducts an independent investigation following allegations raised online by former and current students. In regional news, Cuba's national power grid suffered a major failure early today, leaving several eastern provinces without electricity as blackouts continue across the country. Authorities say the outage affected provinces from Guantanamo to Ciego de Avila, while residents in Havana also faced prolonged power cuts. The Cuban government says crews are working to restore electricity, but no timeline has been given. President Miguel Diaz-Canel recently described the country's energy situation as tense, citing fuel shortages and ongoing economic challenges. The blackouts have disrupted daily life across the island, affecting businesses, hospitals, and food supplies, while some residents have staged protests over the worsening conditions. Further afield, Chinese President Xi Jinping rolled out a grand welcome for U.S. President Donald Trump as the two leaders opened high-level talks in Beijing aimed at easing tensions between the rival superpowers. Trump was greeted with a military ceremony at the Great Hall of the People before holding discussions with Xi on trade, technology, Iran, and Taiwan. The visit comes amid ongoing economic tensions between Washington and Beijing, following years of tariffs and trade disputes. Both sides are also discussing the conflict involving Iran and the impact on global energy markets, with the United States reportedly seeking China's help in easing tensions. The White House says the talks focused on expanding economic cooperation and keeping key global shipping routes open. And that is Net Radio News at this time.
That was news now. Stay informed with New Era TT Radio. Net Radio.
Scandal in Cipriani College! We are back! The box office smash Scandal in Citrus is back! We are back because you demanded it for 3 nights only. Friday the 29th and Saturday the 30th of May at 8:30 p.m. and Sunday the 31st at 6:30 p.m. Tickets available now at usual outlets and online. Scandal in Citrus, we are back at Cipriani College. See it again or see it for the first time. Don't miss it!
Scandal in Citrus!
Extreme in collaboration with Cafe Blue presents Back in Love Again. Special tribute to mothers. Saturday 16 May, Cafe Blue, Rice Road, Port of Spain behind SWWTU, 10 p.m. With nice back in time from DJ Special Delivery. And the legend,
your boss DJ, sensational Mr. Versatile, Noah.
Hear me name on. As I reach in the party, she walk up to me.
Advance 100 at the venue or call 380-2785. Birthday moms for free. Cocktails on entry, secured parking. Back in Love Again, Saturday 16th May, 10 p.m. Cafe Blue, Rice Road, Port of Spain.
Everybody stand up! Please, Michelle. How you going? How you going?
It's the Grand Clarence Sale at Fats International Styles. Everything must go. All clothing, only $100. Sneakers, just $200. Yes, you heard right. Massive deals, unbeatable prices while stocks last. Visit Fats International Styles Arima opposite Castro's restaurant. Don't miss your chance to grab the hottest styles at crazy clearance prices. Hurry in today because once it's gone, it's gone.
St. Teresa Preschool presents their fundraising boat ride, Dancing Under the Moonlight on Saturday, the 23rd of May, 2026. It's a collaboration of colors on board the Island Royalty. Bring your own coolers. Boarding time, 11 p.m. Sailing, 12 midnight. Music by DJ Chaotic from Sweet 100 FM. Kryptonite Sounds with Mr. Flavor of Net Radio TT. Dress code elegantly casual. Gorgeous ladies wear blue. Handsome gentlemen wear pink. Admission, early bird tickets $200, regular $250. No oversized cooler. For more information, call 375-652-719-3379. Dancing under the moonlight aboard the Island Royalty.
S&H Rumbox, 137 Western Main Road, St. James, for all your retail and wholesale needs for alcohol and non-alcoholic beverages. Call us at 686-0599 or visit us at 137 Western Main Road, St. James. S&H Rumbox, drinking out of the box.
Two Fat Fellas celebrates its final performance in San Fernando, Naparima Bowl.
One night, one show, Saturday, May 30th, night of the holiday.
Two Fat Fellas stars, Cecilia, Kenny, Kevon, Zachary, Raisha, and Rody.
The ridiculously funny comedy is at Naparima Bowl for one final night.
Tickets available at Dormont Shoe Store, Long Circular Mall, Anthony's Floral Val Park, K-Square Stores, Eastgate Mall, Brentwood Plaza, C3 Center, Athletes by the Park, Southern Food Basket, Coffee Street, and Point Fortin. Naparima Bowl box office opens Thursday the 28th of May. Also online at islandtickets.com. For more info, text or call 683-0356 or 683-4843.
Check out our early bird special online at Island E-Tickets. Two Fat Fellas.
Advertise with us on New Era TT Radio, the fastest growing streaming platform for talk in Trinidad and Tobago. Audio and video ads welcome. Elevate your brand with us. Connect with us at newerattradio@yahoo.com or call us at 299-5156. Now what are you waiting for?
Are you taking care of your sexual health and overall well-being? At Total Image and Dr. Raj Adult Boutique, we believe your confidence, wellness, and intimacy matter. Visit us at our convenient locations: 10 Carmody Street, St. Augustine, Edinburgh, Chaguanas, Shops of Daybay, 95 Circular Road, Vistabella, Docks Ranch Light Pole 51, SS Aaron Road, Penal, and Metro Hotel, Suite 1, Number 2, Knoll Street North, Couva. From relaxing massage services to professional guidance on sexual wellness, we are here to support you every step of the way. Consult with renowned sexologist, Dr. Raj Ramnanan, for expert advice tailored to your needs. Take the first step toward a healthier, more confident you. Call 285-9739 or 645-4543 to book your appointment today. Total Image and Dr. Raj Adult Boutique, where wellness meets confidence.
Okay, everybody, and we are back. This is the final segment here on the breakfast show. I remember the breakfast show is on Monday to Friday from 6 a.m. Wendell Stephen, Richard Raghubar Singh, and of course yours truly, Sir Charles. We're here to entertain you, to make sure we start you with the right? And that is why we're here. Two things, guys. Well, one main thing. We have, I think it's some Indian nationals right now that are doing some cataract surgeries at...
oh yes, I got that several times yesterday.
Right. The video is circulating. I'm going to actually put it into our good news on Monday because they will be here, I think, until either the 24th. So you have the all of next week. And
cataract surgeries, that's free.
Yeah. And you can walk in and it's free. Normally, to do a cataract surgery on one eye here in Trinidad is like all kind of $15,000, $20,000, $25,000 at people. And these people are here, and I understand that they are doing quite a bit. Actually, so far right now, they are waiting on people to come in because they are doing it so quickly. I hear someone was saying it actually take about 5 minutes. Wendell.
It's being done with a laser.
Yeah. So even if you didn't do the screening and thing before, go in once they would do all this stuff and thing and do the measurements and all the different kinds of things, and they're doing it very quickly. I understand like it's over 100 a day they do it, you know, and that alone is to tell you if they're doing like over 100 a day, that's to tell you the kind of speed that they're working with.
Yeah.
You know? And people have been getting help, and right now they're sitting down waiting on people. I understand that. This is
cataract surgery.
No, where? I said where?
Hold on, let me find it.
Community hospitals.
Let me find where it is because I know I got that from a few people.
I was not saying you're giving the information about it in where it is.
Hold on now. That's on.
All the older people need to think through all this in before.
Just now, pops. Hold on, the pops.
Yeah.
Hold on, the pops.
I don't know whether the location, but I understand that they are. It's outside there, and I just didn't have the time to actually play the video for you because I also want to keep the video for the good news.
It is the SDA, the Seventh-day Adventist Hospital.
Yeah,
that's Concrete.
Yeah.
Right? They're doing free cataract surgeries. And the doctors doing it, free surgeries are leaving on May 24th. It's happening up until May 23rd, I guess.
Right.
You know? So go and take advantage of it at the Seventh-day Adventist Hospital in Concrete.
Yeah. So they came, they started, there was a lot of people, but guess what? They got rid of all that they had already, and they are waiting on people. So if you have any problems with cataract and stuff, and you've been waiting long within the government service, because you know the government service has put you on for years, 2-3 years, people waiting on an appointment. So take advantage of that. Go down and see if you can get yourself organized.
Yeah, guys, there's a thing that we may have to have a serious look at. I don't know if you all have been aware. This is in yesterday's papers or today's papers about another 8 people who have been freed of murder. I mean, it's almost every week now you're reading where people are being freed through lack of evidence or lack of prosecution in terms of the court. I don't know. This is a story that is in either today's papers or yesterday's papers about 8 people, 7 men and 1 woman, where the case was dismissed yesterday because of delays in the prosecution case. And it's something that we need to look at because it's quite prevalent. I'm going to try to collate all the stories over the last few months that have been coming out about concerning that. And what is happening at the prosecutors at the DPP's office in terms of these things, these cases falling apart.
Maybe the public defender's department is just so excellent.
Well, besides the public defender's department being so excellent, and one of them in particular, if something is happening at the DPP's office that we may need to look at, Richard.
That the public defender's department is better. That's what it is.
I don't want to go there just yet. I want to go there just you because you already swollen head. That's all you're doing this morning.
What's the last time you heard from the DPP?
The last time I heard from the DPP, actually, I heard him on a night radio station when there was a similar sort of situation and people saying, well, what is going on there? And he did issue a statement and they did get him that morning, but something is wrong where the DPP's office, they need help. They need some of the public defenders to go across there.
Yeah,
well, the public defenders they are doing what they're supposed to do. They're defending.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's to the credit of people who wallowing and some of them may be very innocent, you know.
Yeah.
You know?
And you could be innocent for years and behind bars.
Yes. But it has been happening on a regular basis now, where the public defenders and them beating them, Richard.
Yeah, because I'm seeing some social media posts from the Legal Aid and Advisory Authority celebrating the wins of the public defenders department, you know. So it's very active because they have pictures when they come out with the accused and the public defenders, and I've seen a few of those posts.
You know, that's the one thing I publicly praise Faris Al-Rari for putting together in his term as Attorney General. That's one of the good things that came out of his office. You understand?
Well, yes, the approval process. But
a lot of the public defender will agree to do an interview.
A lot of the gestation of that public defender's department came from within the Legal Aid and Advisory Authority.
Yeah.
The approval
under the leadership of.
There was it spanned several directors. So it would have been a consideration of Israel Khan and Gilbert Peterson. It would have spanned both of their terms in terms of it, and a lot of it would have been fueled by inner management saying, look, this is where we think we should go as part of the strategic plan. And the authorities had directors that have supported it. That's what I would say.
So Charles, you see how humble he's trying to be?
Yes.
Yeah, you realize how humble. One Mr. Richard Raghubasing was also played a big role in that as Secretary of Legal Aid for a lot of years. If people didn't know it now, they know it. If they didn't know it before, they know it now. What you tell? I know you're so humble. You don't like what I just say, but that's your business.
Yeah. Yes. We have multiple hats. Also, guys, well, I see the lady who threw the cigarette butt and didn't want to pick it up has to pay $200.
Oh,
yeah,
my God.
Whole $200, you know.
A whole 200.
That's about 4 packs of cigarette.
4 pack of cheap cigarette.
What price of cigarette? About $20.
When cigarette smokers don't have the money to get cigarettes and to buy a pack of cigarettes, just get desperate, you know. Just go for them singles. Just go for them singles if they have to go for them singles, yeah.
Boy, just walk you and pick up but some of them.
Yeah.
Well, she has to pay $200. I see how fast she reached the court and reached in front of magistrate and all kind of thing. $200. She have a whole month to pay the $200.
It had someone I knew. Well, I know. I haven't seen the person for a little while. Used to buy $1 cigarette every half hour, you know. I said, but why do you just buy a pack? Nah, trying to cut down.
I a whole pack by smoke that.
That was the logic, you know. I try to cut down. If I buy a pack, I go smoke too, but you buy $1 cigarette every half hour.
You know what? That is a good way for us to go into our Let's Laugh segment.
Yeah.
2 fellas dead and they go into heaven. But they reach about 12 o'clock in the night. When St. Peter watched the clock, he said, nah, all they can't get in here now. It's too late. Well, both of them said, I beg this, oh God, St. Peter, we are too long dead. And we ain't want to go back, you know. St. Peter said, well, you have happened. I will take a little chance with all you. But I can't take it to all you now, and I could only take one. And to do so, all you got to make up a little rhyme. Or a little riddle. And it must end up with Timbuktu. Well, boy, the first fella study, boy. He said, sitting on a far-off land, gazing at the open sand, all of a sudden there was a caravan in view, and its destination was Timbuktu. St. Peter said, yes, that sounds good. Well, the next fellow now, he's at Trini. So you could imagine the trouble he in. Because you know Trini already said there are no Trini in heaven. Because you talk to Trini, he said, go to hell. Well, this one, he's thinking, he's studying, how he getting in. But the fellow who dead with him, his name is Tim. So he study. St. Peter said, I'm busy and I want to go now. So the fellow studied for a couple of seconds. He said, me and Tim went a hunting, and we saw 3 girls a camping. Since there were 3 and we were 2, I buck one and Tim.
You make my eye open up big. like, what?
Yeah. Timbuktu. All right.
You download that one fast, boy, Sir Charles.
Any mispronunciation of that word, buck.
Like that. But whoever put together that little thing there with that little boy, you see his face? Yeah, just
Whoever put it together, very, really good work. I like that.
Yeah. Very good.
I am still wondering who sent Peter Latin.
Got him.
So, according to that story, there are still no Trinity in heaven.
The Trinity.
Go to hell. Go to hell.
You're too perverse.
Obviously, it's the Trinity that got in. Well, I told you. So what caravan? Yeah, Timbuktu. Hey.
You could see a Trinidad and come up with a joke like that, eh?
Oh, God.
Maybe a Trinidad and come up with a joke like that. I buck one and Timbuktu. Nice.
So now you change on the whole thing. You know, yeah, that Trinidad is really creative, you know. And people are the whole, these comedians.
Yeah.
These comedians. We have some really good comedians, you know, across the globe. Some of them already I can't identify with, but
you know, I mean, we played two of the best we have in Trinidad over the last 2 weeks. That was Errol Fabian last week and Tommy Joseph this week. You know who I really like too as a comedian? Larry Joseph, boy. I like Larry Joseph.
Yeah.
I always admired Larry Joseph. And of course, we have had Sprang along too. You know, we've had some pretty good comedians, you know.
I was thinking about, you know what I really liked as a comedian was John Agitation.
Yes. He has some classics. You know.
What?
He has some classics.
Yeah. We try and see how much of them we can get in our Let's Laugh segment on a Friday for you guys. Hope that we made you laugh.
Yeah, and folks, you could call in now. Any sex advice you want, we'll give it. We could give it.
You're taking over, Rajwa?
I mean, the three of us are expert enough, I would think. We ain't exactly Dr. Raj, but sure we could help somebody with some sexual issue they have this morning.
Yeah, that was another issue I wanted to deal with, but I'll probably leave it for Monday or Tuesday, which is that false institution that Lincoln sent me. But Lincoln, I'll leave it for Monday or Tuesday when we have a more serious time to deal with that situation.
What happened in Valsy?
The teachers' college, how the people vandalizing it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did talk about that yesterday.
Yeah, they got some videos. I'll send it for you on Monday or Tuesday. We can talk about it, right?
Okay.
Who's in charge of that? As far as does that fall under Tunapuna Piako?
Tunapuna? You mean in terms of what?
Yeah,
the area that it is?
Area and upkeep. Who would know about that? Tunapuna Piako.
You mean in terms of the district it's in, the area it's in? Yeah, that would be
for the regional corporation like Tunapuna Piako. Anybody in there be able to tell us anything about, you know, what?
Well, I first had to understand the context of what it is. So send the video and I could, if it's Tunapuna or Sawa Lavantil, if it's a corporation issue, send it and I could
you can tell us about it, you know. Yeah. And look at areas where we have people we could talk with because some people it's kind of hard to find them to talk, you know.
Yeah.
But definitely I would try and I would leave it at for a time when we can really deal with it properly. I wouldn't really want to run over something because something is very near and dear to my heart. But to see it, reach to that kind of stage, it's sad. But let's go back to the lines. Let's take your calls. It's now just 29 minutes, almost 8:30. I don't know if Gael is still with us. Wendell, any feedback? You're watching TV these days?
No, boy. Remember, the less I watch these days, the better, yes?
Yeah, stay on blue light.
Yeah. Just touch it. I ain't watching. I just touch it.
Yeah. But if you are with us still and you have to leave us at any point in time, we thank you so much and we look forward to your company on Monday, right? We continue with the breakfast show. Mr. Patrick.
Morning, Sir Charles. Morning, Wendell. Morning, Mr. Raguba Singh.
Morning.
Good morning, sir.
Patrick, how are you?
So, Charles, like what you have a conspiracy when you see my number not answered, or?
Why? No, but we answered now.
But whole week I
always
calling all
answering
you.
you.
But you don't always
Whole
get
week I
through.
calling all you.
Why? Well, maybe just at the timing that you call.
All you're hearing is the mailbox full. The mailbox full.
Yeah.
I don't know why you have a female box or the mailbox.
Yeah, see, you can take the Raj position first this morning. You would have a female box. All right.
Right, all right, I good.
Okay.
It has so much I think to discuss. But that one with the guy with the gun on the counter, you understand? You know, it have a charge against that, disclosing a firearm in a public place.
Brandishing, Mr. Patrick.
Yeah.
No, disclosing it too, man. The man, he brandished it, he rested on the counter. Brandishing it when you have it in your hand and you're singing it around.
Okay.
No,
I would suppose there would be a charge for something like that, Mr. Patrick.
Let me get a real story. You was in a certain place like me. In a certain place, public place like me. In a bar. And this is what I was drinking vodka and nutriment. I know the fella had nice already. I know the fella head was nice. So we did talking and singing and singing and singing. Next thing the man pull out a gun and rested on the counter. Well,
I leave in the line one time. I gone.
but everybody jump by, everybody step back by. And this man who doing that, he said Gary game that. The man said
Gary game what?
Gary game what? Well, Mr. Patrick, don't be reckless, eh?
No.
Yeah.
When the man applied for a firearm, he said Gary give them firearm. You come at that big issue people wasn't getting firearm. You come at them then?
You mean it was approved while Gary Griffith was commissioner? Is that what you meaning to say?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay, because you can't say Gary game that.
Yeah, so I asked myself the question. So this man, you know, in a bar with go drinking alcohol and he had nice. And that what you do? So yeah, next man, unless you want to push it on and take the gun.
That's if you can reach him to get the gun.
But the man drunk, gonna push it on that man right there. Let me tell you something. You see outside here? That same incident, the man went back for his money. That happened to me right in St. James, Judram. There were places named Judram in St. James.
Mr. Patrick, stop calling people
go ahead
names.
and talk now. I know exactly what you're talking about. You go ahead and talk.
Yeah.
I buy an alternator for a car. That car is a 280C diesel alternator. And like, it had different alternators. So when we tried to put it up, we realized it was the wrong alternator. When I carry it back, them people don't want to give me back my money, boy. Them people don't want to give me back my money, boy. And in them time, I get on a real bad
So when you carry back the same day?
The same day,
Okay.
because we want the car to move. Them talk about the back money. I say, hey, I'll sit in a different place. It's the same thing what going on, man. I sit on the road by Bix, and I want to go and buy it. They want to give me a credit note. Boy, I that cost Mother, Father, Holy Spirit, God, everybody's there.
Oh, Lord. Yeah.
I get like a real bad man inside there.
And you get back your money?
Afterwards, I get back my money. So, why people don't go through them things? Why people don't go through them things to get back the money? I don't have no other money to buy that pass, so I want back my money.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Patrick, thanks. Thanks much.
Thank you, yes, Mr. Patrick.
Mr. Patrick, all you have to let me talk without calling people name and thing, yeah?
How did you not say
For too long, all in scholars and radio shows, I think all they need to learn how to talk around issues and stop calling people name. All right? Caller, good morning.
It's Davide. Good morning again.
Morning, Davide.
You know, and Richard and Gardner. Good morning again. You know,
Good
when
morning.
she told me Joseph just now, I was so happy, so I could get a little laughter. I love all the comedians, and all of them have a different thing about it. But the good part is how they make us laugh. Tommy Joseph for me is the best. But I love all of them,
Yeah.
After Tommy, I would say Larry Joseph. Because Larry Joseph has a different style. And our time I went to a comedy show he had. You know, that is one. I'm not sure if you all remember before you go to an Apple Take. He was depicting himself as a dog. And the people, you know, the family inside eating Sunday lunch and so on. And he outside, and you hear them scraping the plates. That means they're eating everything, huh? They're sucking up the bone and biting up the bone. And when it's time now, when all the marrow from the bone come out now, they come to fling it outside the back door frame. You know, that brought tears to my eyes. I felt something because, you know, sometimes I do that, long ago I used to do that, Get the dog the bone. All that the dog has is food, you know. But you're biting up the marrow and you still want to trade out for the dog. What did the dog win and get from that anyway? And it was so real. I felt something. But I laughed at it first, but I felt something as well. So, you know, Larry has his style, and which I love, and I love Tommy Joseph the best as a stand-up comic. So our comedians in Trinidad will hold the end anywhere in the world. I like Rachel Price too, but she has a different thing, you know. I mean, hers a little on the other side, you know.
A little X-rated.
A little extreme side, yes.
Yeah.
But I love it still. And she had a time I went to her show, and I traded talk with her too now, because I like to go up front when I go to those shows, you know.
What, you
and
brave?
I traded talk. But she thought she was getting pepper, but I can see back more pepper.
All right, okay, all right. Okay, now, buddy.
I love comedy. I love comedy. And I love all our comedians. So, anyway, you all have a wonderful weekend, Richard and Wendell and so Charles.
No problem,
and
thanks.
all our viewers, Poppy and Pepper, everybody. Bye.
Bye. Yeah. Yeah, Dabadi real brave. If I go in any comedy show, I'm not going in the front.
I used to see them comedians embarrass people when you're walking by.
Yes, I went to a comedy club in New York, and I went by myself. And I was a little late for the show. Well, you know, you have to buy a minimum amount of drinks or whatever for those kind of comedy clubs in New York. And I was by myself, and I entered late, which is always a bad idea. And the comedian was just stopped talking to watch me. I said, "But he by himself."
Yeah, they like that. They like the big girls, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. You know who else is be by themselves? Serial killer.
Yeah, like,
If I'm going to comedy show, I'm going early, and I'm going on at the back or in the center and sit down. I'm not sitting down in the front.
You just bow your head and went in your seat then.
Hold on a minute there, guys. Mrs. R, good day.
Hey, morning. How are you doing?
We're good. How are you doing?
Hi, Mrs. R.
Morning, love of my life. Morning, Mr. Good Looking. How are you?
I'm good.
Good mama guy, man. Huh? Go ahead.
Not in the background.
I thought one was for you, Richard, and one was for Wendell, but Wendell didn't mistake you.
I don't like to rush an answer. That's a chance, so I rush ahead of him.
Me ain't taking no mama guy from Sheena.
You taking a mama guy from me? I hear you, Papa.
Oh, wow.
We only have a few minutes, so I just hold on to you. Just to say hi and say good morning to you guys, because I had to get Social to blow out the other day because she's not taking my call. When I was
You had to get to a child that blow what?
Out.
I said like Dr. Raj, come on, and true.
I said that keywords that's really excited Wendell, you know.
I can say you only hear blow and I'm going ahead and say good soap and all kind of fresh soap this morning. Here, right? I laugh. You remember Mr. Rude Boy, and you know he likes his Rude Boy. Yeah?
Oh, Lord. I love Rude Boy. I drink too much, but I love it.
You drinking today?
Nah.
What kind of question you asking, Mrs. Taylor?
On a Friday.
Well, I don't know. It's just half the time sometimes to come down because sometimes most of the time I'm up. I actually take the working remotely the Friday because I'll be so tired after that commute of traffic. Oh my God!
You just get tired. You just get tired.
Yes, I'm not no young spring chicken again. I am getting. I'm halfway mark now.
Yeah, old.
After when you reach mid-40s, you become quite tired. That traffic is plenty. It's plenty to deal with. So, anyhow, I just wanted to say good morning to you guys. And you all really do a great job most of the time. Someone did tell me that it's a balance, and I have to understand that. So, because I'm totally against Wendell with this fight of the TTPS, right through. I'm totally against Wendell with this local government is a hoax, and I have plenty of things against Wendell with. But at the end of the day, it's really a balance, and I still enjoy listening to three of you all. So Charles, you do really a good job in terms of the DJing and the balancing of all the acts, and of course, Richard is the best when it comes to the analytical thinking and the review, and it's like you all are really just the best at times. So just great job, feel good about yourself.
But look, I was in praise of the police this morning.
Yeah.
No, but
if that lady is a police officer, I think she did the responsible thing in removing that firearm. So I hope she doesn't get in trouble for that.
No,
I really hope.
Because I know most of the time you come across as you and your brother.
I have police stories to tell you that will take up 3-4 weeks of programming.
But I interact with you. What you don't realize is I interact with police all the time as well. I'm on the road. I commute every day, Monday to.
Policeman will be tracking you, man. That's your interaction. They'll be tracking you.
Until I don't meet police women in roadblocks for real. So with men, it's easy to always talk and get out. But still, it must have a time, and I do have that severe problem with police at all. Honestly, yeah. I'm not just picking up with them. Do the right thing. You don't get in trouble. Don't be on the bus road. Make sure everything in order.
And that is the problem, because there are a lot of people who doing the right thing and still getting in trouble because of ignorant police.
That's very, very few. The majority of people pass through a roadblock quite easily. The police not that bad, Wendell. You and your partner who loves to bash police. I mean, you have personal stuff with police, I understand, but to say just bashing TTPS, I don't agree with that at all.
They're hopeless.
Okay. No problem. They're not hopeless, boy. I'll give you a prime example quickly. As I said, I always for years wore my seatbelt wrong. Always. Since I've been driving, because of my uniform, I don't ever want it to be rumpled. All different silly reasons back when you were younger. And
so you were breaking the law?
Correct. I have no shame to say it. In the sense of it was buckled, but it was passed behind my hand. So therefore, it wasn't being worn correctly. That officer educated me and kept me for hours personally. I feel bad mind, yes, but he made sure I understood the importance of how a seatbelt is to be worn. He could have given me a ticket. I could have gotten the merit points the year before last year, but no, he chose to educate me, go on Ministry of Works website, show me, look ma'am, put on his camera, this is PC so-and-so from Aruka Station, reporting now from, so, and I saw all these things live, and I waited there forever that morning, and I was like, oh my God, I'm so late this morning. But the point is, I was so grateful for that notification, teaching me, educating me the right way, because I felt I had on the seatbelt. What is his problem? But I didn't. It wasn't one with the 3 points across, and these are things that sometimes you learn and you welcome them. And as I say, I don't have bad experiences. I took up enough time. I hate talking very long, and others trying to get through. So, hugs and kisses, and yeah, I'll probably see if I can see you today, Mr. Stevens.
No problem.
Bye, my love of my life, when Richard, oh God, I really call Wendell name. Bye, my love of my life.
You just openly track me on radio and then bawling by my love of my life after. All your man wicked yes. All your man wicked yes. She openly just track me, say she come and drink with me, and then say bye love of my life after.
Yeah.
Oh, they bother Richard. Like that, they say, I tell her a partner the other day, I fell driving to the yard with a old car, and I see the bonnet up. I say, brother man, 2 things you must stay away from: a red woman and a old car. I really hope man on an old car. Two things men must stay away from.
That's where they're just a chance leave you on the pathway and you calling someone.
Oh Lord.
Any more calls, Sir Charles?
Yeah, man, they're now coming through as they come and taking them right. Hello, good morning to you, sir. Front and center.
Good morning,
Front and center.
gentlemen. First and foremost, in the absence and in lieu of Dr. Raj not being here, I am not calling to get advice from the three of you. I have no issues, maybe phone issues. Maybe issues, but other than that, I have no issues. So, yeah,
you know, men like you in denial. But go ahead.
I'm not going to do that. Stop living in denial.
Listen to me. I don't like the little monkey where Ras Monkey. Ever saw him on the internet?
Yes, yes.
He say, quick question, son. You have a girlfriend? And he say, yeah. He say, where she from? He say, but she from another nation. And he say, where you mean another nation? He say, she from my imagination. You know. So, but anyway, look. I just want to say, Richard. Yesterday you mentioned the name there of your grandfather. And you beat me to the draw, but it's okay. I mean, actually, your grandfather was a decent man, what you call a real servant to the people. Okay? I know some UNC haters, some of my what I call them, trolls and some will say, yeah, you see, he's a PNM, but forget that, right? Mr. Tomasas, even the great Eric Williams, he used to keep him in check, okay? And everybody else. And that man, as a matter of fact, I had the honor of meeting him when my grandfather knew your grandfather. And one day when I was, let's just say I was being pulled up to the carpet for being, an indisciplined lad, and my grandfather, and it happened that Mr. Tomas was present there. And I'm like, I know this man, but I think get seen him with the wig now, And I said, oh God, I'm going to jail, And then they got a little fella, no better, But but as I say, but afterwards, my grandfather told me, hey, don't do that again, or whatever, and so on. But you're a decent fella, and you should be proud, So
Richard
anyway,
used to sit down on Dr. Eric Williams' lap, on his knees. Richard, he was as a child bouncing around on Dr. Eric Williams' knees and thing.
That picture of that?
No, there's no
that
picture
memories.
of that.
Did they have camera in them days?
There is no picture of that because it's not true.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, there you go. All right, guys. Well, look, you all have
Thanks very much. Virginia, have a good weekend.
Take care.
As a good boy, I did meet Dr. Eric Williams as a young boy. I met him through my grandfather because my grandfather had his own office and he would come in and my grandfather introduced me because I was waiting for my grandfather from school. So I used to love when they had the tea break because they used to bring in an obnoxious amount of food for my grandfather. And I said, below there,
yeah,
that reach.
Yeah. Instead of
good times. Yeah.
So,
Caller, good morning.
Morning, gentlemen.
Princess now.
I wasn't about to call it, but I want to endorse what the last caller said about Arnold Tomasa. Because I recall as a little boy listening, my father used to be listening to those debates on the radio. And he would always mention how Mr. Tomasa was such a gentleman and how he kept everybody in check, including Eric Williams. So when Richard made the comment, I think it was yesterday or the day before, I was pointing that out to my wife. I said, no, that is exactly the thought I had when they were sort of criticizing speakers. Because the fellas we have these days, they no longer have those qualities, that kind of impartiality. And I must commend you. You have a similar attitude also, Richard, As we say, it goes in the family. Sometimes it's in the genes. But it's really a lot of training. I think you follow his example and continue that kind of attitude. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks very much. Have a good weekend yourself. Yeah. So where we went wrong after Tomas on them, but
Barry Senanan was a pretty good speaker of the house too. Who else? Lord, again, having problems? No. But Arnold Damascus was probably the longest serving speaker of the house, not so, Richard?
Yeah, from 1962 to 1981, I think.
Yeah. That's what, 19 years, huh? Yeah, I don't think we'll ever have a speaker serving for that long again in our politics. Yeah.
All right, let's see if we can probably get one or two calls before we go. It's almost 9 o'clock. Caller, good morning.
Pleasant morning.
Hi, good morning, caller.
Good morning. As we're talking about speakers, if I remember very distinctly when we talk about Parliament, the power of debate, and I used to listen on the fusion with my grandmother, and I was very impressed with John Donaldson. Love to hear him speak. And his self-exchange with Sukarana. And she took me to Woodford Square to hear debate. And when you hear people, you don't see people, but you hear them speak, you have a vision of what they should look like. And I went to Woodford Square, and John Donaldson came to the podium to talk. And I couldn't put the voice for the person in front of me at all. And this is about delivery, but when the man began to speak, how he looked did not matter. The eloquence, the delivery, and the class of Parliament. And there's a famous debate between himself and Sukarana, I remember, when they built some Hindu schools and said it looked like house shed. And the speaker, I think, was the masters, telling they needed to apologize. And he called Donaldson Dracula or some kind of thing. And the humor and the wit and the decency and the camaraderie of Parliament, if you ever get that debate, in which Donaldson said, those schools are like the Taj Mahal in India. And Sukaran say, you look like Clark Gable. And the camaraderie and the exchange was so genuine, all in the interest that I cannot identify with this garbage that we see going on here now. The people we paying so much money to sit down and insult us. So I just want to draw the line that it has not always been like that. And when I call those names, I suspect they're trying to check my age. But
now we realize you're wrong, Richard age.
Yeah. I'm headed to street. I'm 74, but I remember those days so distinctly that I cannot imagine that our young people may think this is what it is and what it has always been. And these people are on opposite sides of the fence. So I don't quite understand how they can dish this out to us and make people believe this is the quality, the best of Trinidad and Tobago. It hurts to see it and hear it sometimes.
Yeah. We welcome that contribution, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, excellent contribution. I heard this story about John Donaldson. She's mentioned John Donaldson's name. I remember in my early days in the PNM meeting, that man, he was a giant of a man, and she's absolutely right. He was so very well spoken, but he always used to have a bottle of water, right? There's this story, I got it from really good sources. He used to have a bottle of water with him all the time, and he would be taking these sips from water. I understand it was water, I think it was water,
That's a bit straight vodka,
Straight vodka, they say he used to have it that. Bottle. I was told that people, I don't know how true it is, but I was told that from a very reliable source. They said that was water he had there, because he always used to walk with his water and sipping from it.
Oh my word. Yeah.
But he was one of the best. He was indeed one of the best. Very, very approachable, affable man. Very, very approachable.
All right. Let's take his final caller quickly. Caller, good morning.
Hey. Good morning, everybody.
Morning, Dean.
So,
Yeah. No, I just thought my contribution would be when you mentioned the whole thing about the landfill moving it. I think in these days you don't need to have a landfill. Everything is recyclable. I think the landfill should be changed into an upcycling center. That means no more burning, you're recycling everything. Clothes, composting, plastic, and you could even do the recycling with the plastics and stuff, but you could even upcycle, they're breaking down plastics into affordable brick materials and things. They're doing it all over the place now. It's very simple and easy to set up. So what it is that these spaces, this idea about a landfill is a old school methodology that we have been utilizing for the longest while. Everything now, metal is a big export. They have them here, the Chinese. There's metal going out as fast as they can throw it out onto the road. The fellas picking it up and sending it out the country. Plastics, cloth. Actually, people be stripping cloth and using it in the oil refinery, so washing down, and then you go and buy bags of old cloth. That's the thing. So everything has a second use and a second life, but you could create an industry down there using those same fellas who living off the thing and upskill them into doing that thing. And I think if you do it good, you could do it right there in Beetham, and it becomes not a landfill. Actually, one of the most famous one is the Phoenix Waste Facility project in Phoenix, Arizona, I think, right, where they took the landfill and they repurposed it. It had a gallery that people could have come and sit in there and things. So we had to think differently. This thing about, I don't think moving the landfill is the idea. It's how we rethink what the landfill should be and can be. And I just want to put that out there because I hear tired hearing this thing about moving the landfill. It's no more landfill.
All right.
It's about rethinking the landfill.
Yeah. Thanks very much, Dean.
Yeah, I agree with you, Dean. I agree. But that kind of rethinking needs to take place.
Yeah. Because
it was taking place at one time, under Hazelman as local government minister. It was, but it just never went further.
Use your PNM, Wendell.
Yeah.
Use your PNM.
Yeah, there's one thing I can argue, when people punk PNM, when people need to punk PNM, I don't try to defend them, At least not again.
They talk about these ideas that are progressive, and then nothing happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No will.
If local government reform didn't happen, nothing else will. All right.
I remember Camille Robinson Regis talked about, you remember when they had that fire where the drag is on Lower Frederick Street and corner Queen, well, it's Wendy Fitzwilliam and Frederick Street there, but that drag is there. Remember there was a fire there years ago?
Yes.
And I remember Camille Robinson Regis, who was a minister at the time, said they're going to rebuild the facility, they're doing the drawings, and they're going to build a 3 or 4 story building, and it's all going to be beautiful, and the people who are there are going to get priority.
Yeah.
I don't forget you.
No, I forget that one either. Salvatore too.
Salvatore is another one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nothing. Zero.
Mm-hmm.
But gentlemen, we are bordering on 9 o'clock. So as we go, just to remind you people, go and check out the cataract surgeries at the St. James SDA facility. I don't think they're doing any on Saturday because they are 7 days, right? So they don't operate on a Saturday. But all the other days, until next week, we'll go check it out. Free cataract surgery.
Because they leave out Saturday, because Saturday is their worship day, that they should call the religion 6 days. I always pondered on that.
Folks, have an absolutely wonderful weekend. Be careful on the nation's roads. Look out for the young ones, and remember to let go and let God. I should be back on camera on Monday. Somebody tell them I have cataract. They gotta know. I'm gonna go to an eye doctor to see what's going on with my eyes. They've remained in red for too long.
Okay.
Looking almost demonic.
Richard, wind us up.
You want to say something bad,
You can't say nothing bad now.
NetRadioTT.com continues on the stream, as you can listen to the excellent programming. And of course, you can also go to Net Radio Trinidad on TuneIn on your smart devices. Just call your smart device by whatever name you call your smart device and say play Net Radio Trinidad on TuneIn, and you're good to go. For all of the excellent programming throughout the weekend. You know it's music galore throughout the weekend too. So yeah, don't miss it. We know you have a choice in what you watch and what you listen to, and we're glad that you chose us. Of course, just remind you that Scandal in Cedrus is coming back. We are on Friday the 29th, Saturday the 30th, and Sunday the 31st of May at Cipriani College. Tickets are on sale now at all the usual outlets: K-Square Fashions, West Mall, Eastgate, Brentwood Mall, Chabidi Rawe, Tunapuna, Electronics Arima, Anthony's Florals in Baba Shopping Plaza, and Sharflair Auto Services in Sharflair. All of those outlets have tickets now, so get your tickets early. I know tickets are already selling at all of the outlets, and people are already buying because they know the bacchanal to get tickets as you get closer to the show. So get your tickets early, please, for Scandal and Cedrus. We're so looking forward to having fun that weekend. By the way, the weekend is here. The weekend has begun. And, you know, we celebrate the weekend on the breakfast show like no other. We love a weekend. So put a smile on your face, even if you're studying whatever you're studying. We got you to put a smile on your face at some point during the show today.
Yeah.
Good
And we're trying to get Raj for sure next week, please, God, right?
Yeah, we'll get him sooner or later. Don't worry. Right?
Yeah.
Maybe he's just caught up in some other stuff today.
Yeah.
But people enjoy your weekend.
All right. This has been
The Breakfast Show.
Yeah.
It's a Friday, baby. Doesn't know.
Yes, I'm on my way.
DJ Cassidy on the remix, baby.
Needed a friend,
Hey.
and the way I feel now, I guess I'll be with you till the end.
South Africa
Let's
to
see
the
now,
world.
Yes, I'm on
and Niceness Mendoza.
Shake what your mama gave ya.
Thank you.
Hey.
Get up, it's the time to start the day. The breakfast show is here, we bring in the soca way. Yeah, 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 yeah.